This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Hey, Denver, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel and Eric here. We love that you take time out of your day, your drive into work, to tune in to this, the home of positive business talk. And you know what we say when we're positive people? We say yes.
We say yes. We say absolutely.
Yeah, I wore a button on my lapel the other day. We were at a networking event at the Fox and Hound in Lone Tree, and the button said yes. I got a lot of people asking me, well, what does that mean? I said, well, what's the question? Because the answer is yes. Whatever it is, the answer is yes.
Is the answer yes? What if the answer isn't yes?
What? Blasphemy?
Sometimes the answer might not always be yes. My son, when he was a junior in high school, got his first part-time job.
Okay.
His job was on the weekends, Friday nights and Saturday nights. He was a dishwasher at a little restaurant.
Right.
And pretty much from when they opened to when they closed. And they were open for just a little less than 2 years.
Okay.
So, but it was his junior year. He was also played in the marching band. And he had some other extracurricular activities. He was also in theater.
Yes.
And so there would be times when his schedule was double booked.
Oh.
And as a junior in high school, 17 years old, he would have to say no to one of the things that would end up happening, both on the same night.
You don't want to disappoint anybody.
This is one of those tough lessons. And I remember him saying to me, Mom, it doesn't matter which one I choose. I'm going to disappoint somebody. And what a valuable life lesson, because, life
Your son's good looking, man. That's going to be...
life isn't full, though, of those really easy choices, right? Of, yes, this is, always the good things show up, and no, I say no to the bad things that I don't want. Usually you're having to make choices a lot of times between two things you really want to do, or anyway. So his girlfriend is now a junior in high school, in that same dilemma.
Right.
And so he's watching her go through this. And I said, how's she handling it? He said, not very well, Mom.
Well, how do you say no when it really counts? I mean, that's the question, right?
There are times where it's kind of darned if you do, darned if you don't scenarios, right? The key is to strengthen your hand before you get into the strategy, because there will be times when your no needs to be your no. Your no is your no, and that is it, and it's unequivocal.
Elizabeth Doty has put together a couple of different recommendations from experts around the world. Number one, anticipate the pressure. The most important thing is to anticipate the corrupt situation, whatever it is that you're going to get yourself into. Ask yourself, why do I want to say no? And incorporate that into how you frame your key conversations. Give an example. In meetings in which clients might ask about confidential sources, one consultant says, I open by saying the report reflects a very candid input, which we were able to obtain due to our commitment to confidentiality. That's 3 different words that tell the potential asker of personal information, I'm not going to give that to you.
Anticipate the pressure. There are times where you just know somebody's going to ask you. They're going to ask you about some information. They're going to ask you to participate in something, and you kind of know it's coming.
Right.
And when you know it's coming and you anticipate it, you can be prepared with a response.
Yes.
It's when it comes and it just kind of out of nowhere,
surprise.
You don't even see it coming, that we're just kind of caught with our mouths open going,
and by the way, it shows.
How do I respond to that?
We know.
So we need to have, and most of the times, think about this, when something comes up, most of the time, you know it's coming. Yeah. And so when you can anticipate it, you're ready. You're closer for a
fantastic
battle.
Advice for gossip. Anticipate the gossip. Come with a prepared, proactive response.
Yes. The first time you might be kind of caught off guard, but after that, there's no surprise. Strengthen your hand. People tend to pressure those who seem to be weaker, who can't do anything about it. If somebody knows they caught you off guard, they kind of off-settling, right? They're going to push you over. They're going to use that to their advantage because they know they've got the upper hand, right? So increase your leverage by actively cultivating options. So what negotiators call your best alternative to a negotiated agreement. So what other deals are in your pipeline, or who else needs the value that you have to offer? What other clients might be more profitable? So you just kind of start thinking about, okay, what else do I have in the pipeline? What else do I bring to the table that strengthens my hand, even if you got a little off foot in the beginning?
Here's another one, and I like this one. Redirect the conversation. Saying no comes easily across easily as an attack or a challenge or an insult when that's not your intent at all. Instead, you're just trying to deflect or redirect. So if somebody asks you something and you need to say no, how about them Broncos? Or if you want to be a little less cheesy or hokey than that, some people have even suggested accidentally spilling your drink.
To get out of a situation, right? Oh, darn it.
Shoot.
I got it.
Hold on for a second. I got to take care of this.
This is why I will no longer order red wine at a networking event.
Right.
Because if I have to accidentally spill my drink on myself, I want to be able.
Good reason.
Maybe I'm going to just start switching to club soda now.
You'll clean the stain as it falls.
Right. So here's the thing. If you know you're going into a conversation with somebody and you might have to have a quick exit, order club soda. Yes. Because you spill it, but you still can excuse yourself.
Speaking of exits, you should probably maintain yours.
Maintain your exits, right? The closer you get to the finish line, the easier it is to get hooked into escalating commitment and compromise, right? You may tell yourself it's the end of the quarter. I've turned in my forecast. How can I let things fall apart now? But this is precisely the time that it's most important to take a step back and think about your options. So,
How can I get somebody to get hooked into escalating commitment?
Escalating commitment.
I like that.
Deadlines. This is where deadlines come in.
I was thinking of a different thing.
And short term, right? The end of a meeting where we don't have a lot of time to discuss it. And maybe your boss just kind of looks at you and says, all right, so we have this one less thing, right before we break. Who's going to handle, picking up all the, 20 pounds of coffee before tomorrow morning? Angel, how about you? And the meeting is practically over, right? So at the end of it is when you got to maintain your exits and don't make eye contact.
We're talking about how to say, don't make eye contact. Don't look at me. So we're talking about how to say no when it really counts. And Elizabeth Doty came up with a whole list of strategies. One of them is call for reinforcements. Ask for help. Call your boss. Call compliance. Call a friend. Call Regis. Somebody wants you to do something. You have to say no, but you don't want to break their heart. Say, hold on for a second. I got to call a friend.
Well, how often, though, do we use I have to ask my boss, my spouse, my friend, like somebody else?
Sure.
We use that when we know we're going to be pitched a product or a service and we don't want to feel rushed into making that decision. Right. Maybe we want that 24-hour rule to mull it over. And so we say, I'm going to ask somebody.
Sales guru Tom Hopkins has answers for those people, though.
Oh, he does?
If you sit there and say, you know what, thank you very much for your presentation, but now I got to talk to Angel and see what happens. Tom's like, well, you certainly can talk to Angel. And what is it that you're going to say that will make it
how are you going to sell this to Angel? Right? I'm like, dang it.
Yep, busted. Now you're my agent, not yours. All right, we've got to take a break, but when we come back, more positive business talk. Are you smiling yet? Because we sure are. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show on Denver's Money Talk 1690 KDMT.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no
financial market analysis from Market Wrap host Mo Ansari.
Diversification is the key. You have to have diversification in these markets. And if you have all your eggs in one basket, when things go bad, you're going to get hurt.
It's financial food for thought on your drive home. Market Wrap with Mo Ansari.
Weeknights at 6 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
You're a successful principal business owner. Are you demanding the same standards from your employee health benefit plan? Then look to ADX, a healthcare service utilizing only the best physicians and providers. ADX decreases your company's healthcare costs through medical excellence, reduced time to diagnosis and treatment, and improved outcomes, not by restricting care. ADX, better for your employees and your business. You'll improve the quality of care and reduce healthcare costs. Learn more. Watch a short video at betterhealthcarelowercost.com.
It's a difficult decision. When you finally decide to have your hearing tested, where do you go for professional care? Tens of thousands are spent every week on ads trying to convince you to come in for a free hearing test or a sale that's this week only. For professional care, I suggest you take a different approach. I'm Dr. Barbara Jenkins, owner of Advanced Audiology. I have 25 years of hospital and clinical experience treating both hearing loss and tinnitus. My first suggestion? Ask your physician who they would go to, not just who's on their list. Who do they trust? Second, go online and search Doctor of Audiology and then type in your area. You don't want an evaluation performed by a technician or hearing aid salesperson. Your hearing is a serious concern, so you should treat it as such. For more information, go to advancedaudiology.com or call 303-649-2122. Because at Advanced Audiology, we take your hearing seriously.
Are you interested in being your own boss but don't know where to start? Made Right has a home-based business franchise opportunity that will allow you to start building a better life for you and your family. With Made Right, you'll go into business for yourself, not by yourself. And they'll provide a startup package, guaranteed clients, initial equipment, training, and constant support. Take that first step towards starting your new life and call 303-898-0595 today. Again, that's 303-898-0595. 303-898-0595.
Can you hear your garage door shake, rattle, and roll throughout your home every single time it goes up or goes down? Hi, this is Dave Logan. I talked to Don at Don's Garage Door about this problem, and they have new garage door systems that are really quiet. Now, I've used Don's Garage Doors in my house, found them to be knowledgeable and fairly priced. They're great. You should call them at 303-794-0604, 303-794-0604, or check out donsgaragedoors.com. Hi, this is Dave Logan for Don's Garage Doors. You know, putting in a new garage door not only increases the curb appeal of your home, but it also makes it easier to sell. I was talking to Don the other day, and he told me it's the best investment, dollar for dollar, that you can make in your home. All I know is that I've had Don's Garage Door out to my home, and I trust him. Great work at a great price. Call Don's Garage Door today at 303-794-0604, or you can check him out at donsgaragedoors.com.
Pastor Camp is the one to call.
Get your home's heating and cooling system ready for cooler weather. Whether you need maintenance or a new Lennox heating and cooling system, Pastor Camp is the one to call. With over 50 years of experience and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Take advantage of their special offers on a qualifying Lennox home comfort system, including up to $1,600 in rebates or up to 60 months no interest financing with approved credit. Call Pastor Camp today at 303-777-1234 or visit pastorcamp.com.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
Time. Has anybody seen my time? I'm looking for my time.
I lost
my time.
You lost some time.
I need some more time.
Everybody does.
Yeah.
Everybody does. Yeah, we all know everybody has the same, and it's the equalizing factor. And yet there's so many people that can get so much more done in a day than others. So Yeah, there are days. There are days that I knock it out of the park. I know that, and I'm like so excited.
Right.
Checking things off, getting things done. I'm looking back and going, all right, progress.
Then there are days like yesterday where my desk looked like, man, this guy is, wow, knocking it out of the park. And what I'm doing is drowning.
Well, according to Marissa Levin from Inc.com, she says we all need more time in our overscheduled days. Not every day is overscheduled, but there are some that are. In fact, our Monday coming up is pretty much back to back.
Oh, slamma-jamma.
We did not schedule a whole lot of white space into Monday, but we're gearing up. We've got 2 days to gear up for it.
You know, and Fridays are typically the days that we can have a little bit of extra time, but I'm looking at what I didn't get done yesterday, and I'm thinking, guess who's working today?
Yeah, guess who's taking that home, right? Doesn't matter how much we try. Sometimes it seems like we can never reach a point when we can declare, I have too much time on my hands.
No, that's a great lyric for a song. Ain't never happened for no business.
Nobody ever says I have too much. What do we say instead? I'm bored. You know, our kids say that, right? I'm bored,
kids say
right?
That.
There's no such thing as too much time. But here's some ways.
Say it's time. It's 5 o'clock somewhere. Time for a cocktail.
Cocktail time sounds like. You know, I remember this was. I don't even remember when this was. Probably early in the spring, 6 months ago. My husband and I. We were meeting some friends for dinner on a Saturday. But before the dinner, I wanted to stop by an open house that somebody else was having. And so Jay very agreeably, yes, absolutely, we'll go to that open house. So we went to the open house. And then after the open house, we drove straight over to the restaurant where we were meeting friends for dinner.
Okay.
Well, we were 2 hours early for dinner.
Oh.
And Jay, when we're asking, I said, well, let's sit outside. It was one of these beautiful Colorado spring days where you could sit outside and the sun was shining. And I said, well, let's sit outside. And so Jay looks at me. He's like, well, should we get a table now or should we wait for this other couple? I said, well, we're 2 hours early, so we're just going to sit outside, the two of us.
Yeah, the server would be upset if you had a table for 6 hours.
Right, and so both the waiter. And, the host and Jay looked at me like I was nuts because you mean we're going to sit here and wait for them for 2 hours? Yeah. And I said, yes, we are.
Yes, we are.
This is one of those luxury things that you only do when you're on vacation. Right. But here we have the gift of, we don't have anything else on our schedule. I said, you are going to sit and you are going to talk to me for 2 hours and you're going to like it. and the host is like, I'll bring you the bar menu right away. Right. Would you like me to start those margaritas now?
Yeah. Self-medication.
You might need to.
So speaking of medication, here are a couple of ways that you can protect your valuable time from morning till evening. Number one, schedule your doctor appointments wisely.
I'm not scheduling a lot of those.
The best times for doctor's appointments are 8 a.m., that's right upon their opening, or 1 p.m., right after lunch. Personally, I only schedule 8 a.m. appointments, says Marissa. Is that right? Marissa is the author?
Yep.
She says, I also go to doctors that are close to home so that in the event our family needs a walk-in appointment, I can be there when the door is open. Worst times of days to schedule appointments, 10 a.m., that's the most popular.
Also, Fridays are, because everybody wants to get in before the weekend or before they close, right?
Right, absolutely. The Thursdays have the longest wait times.
Really?
Yeah. So there's a lot of. You just got to be careful with your.
Right, and so here's what she's saying. If you want to be more productive with your time, think about the appointments that you're scheduling.
Right.
And so your doctor is very likely to get behind their schedule. You're going to have longer wait times. Therefore, you're not being most productive with your time. So get in that first appointment right in the morning or get in right after lunch when they usually will skip their lunch if they need to get caught up.
There you go.
Avoid rush hour as much as possible. Do you know that Americans spend 8 billion hours stuck in traffic in 2015? We come in to the studio at 4 a.m. There's not a lot of traffic at 4 a.m. It's really nice. It's actually one of the best features of not coming in during rush hour, right?
Sure.
It's sitting in traffic for an hour. And I noticed that, and I said this yesterday, that the cars that are on the road at that hour are the nice cars. These are the people that are being productive with their time. They're not going to sit in traffic for an hour every day if they can avoid it.
Here's an interesting list of time wasted per commuter. These are averages across the board. It says Los Angeles leads the list with 81 lost hours per year.
81?
I truly believe that is an understatement of. Have you ever driven in L.A.?
Yeah, I think that's
you can lose
you're
81
right.
hours in a week.
I think so.
You really can. Interestingly enough, on the bottom side of this list is Honolulu, which of course I don't think of as a traffic congested situation, but I guess there's only one road and, everybody's on it.
I guess everybody's on it.
49 hours a year. But some strategies for avoiding traffic: schedule out-of-office meetings back-to-back in close proximity. You mentioned Monday, and I always prefer to have meetings at my office or go to somebody else's office.
Do you? I like having the meetings in my office
most favorites
because
in my office.
That means I don't have any commute time in there,
Right.
and that's the most productive. Time management.
But on Monday, I scheduled, knowing that somebody was going to be coming all the way from Castle Rock. I thought, well, I'm in Aurora, they're in Castle Rock, let's meet in the DTC. So I lined up a whole series of meetings back to back.
Smart.
Right? Because you want to be strategic about it. I don't want to be driving all over town.
Driving all over town, right?
Yeah.
There's hours lost. My husband has a geographic area he tries to stay in for he services clients, fire alarms and security systems, because he wants to be able to, when you call him, be there within 20 minutes and not have to deal with traffic or the lag time.
Well, and I love this because and we're talking about how to regain some time, right? I schedule hour-long meetings, so at 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock, at 12 o'clock, right? But I intend the meeting to end with a 15-minute, so it's a 45-minute meeting and a 15-minute recovery, so that I can take notes and to fulfill whatever promises I made or whatever.
Right there on the spot.
And prepare for the next meeting.
Right.
Well, God bless. Meeting number 2, he sent me a what do you call those? A calendar invite, and he scheduled out a 30-minute block. And I'm like, dude,
yeah, we're good.
You just got a discount.
You are very good. Right? Now, also think about this. Like, are you traveling back and forth and having meetings when you can accomplish the same objective with a phone call? Because think about your schedule. You're super busy. So are they.
Right.
And I think you can be super respectful. And here's the nice thing is most people do schedule an hour for a meeting that could be handled in a 20-minute phone call. Right, because of the time you get there and the pleasantries and the niceties. And now, not every meeting, you need to have some relationship building, and there's probably times where you do need to meet in person. But sometimes we can actually do that over a phone call.
Reminiscent of our last segment, and somebody stole your title, Angel. No is a complete sentence.
There it is.
There it is in writing.
Right?
And there was a blog that you wrote several years ago titled "No is a Complete Sentence." If you're a successful leader, people and organizations will consistently reach out to you for help. The more often you say yes to the agendas of others, the more you're compromising your own ability to fill your objectives.
Right? Often we say yes because we don't know how to say no. We don't know how to politely bow out of a recommendation or a suggestion. I talk to people who have meetings scheduled on their calendar. I said, okay, so what is that meeting about? I'm not really sure. Why is it on your calendar?
Right.
You pick up the phone and you find out, because this might just be a 20-minute phone call, but
I got
we're
busted with that last week.
Being very wasteful, and we all do this, right? Well, they just wanted to meet. We just want to, and if it's just a meet and greet,
do you do that?
If it is, sometimes I do a meet and greet, right? Yeah, absolutely. But that is the agenda. We met. We're trying to strengthen the relationship, find out if there's some, mutually benefit, collaboration here. There isn't always.
I was thinking of a time when I was on stage once as a magician, and everything that could go wrong went completely, horribly, miserably wrong. And I mean, I was performing for 100 other magicians, and they're falling out of their seats laughing, right? And I went to them, and the guy after me who was coming on to
like
come
next?
on he's wiping tears from his eyes, and he pats me on the back and says, "Don't worry, kid." He says, that happens to everybody. And I said, "Does it happen to you?" And he goes, "No,
never happened
so
to me." Right, but here's an important piece about when we say yes to too many things. One, we deprive the gift from somebody else. Like, if it's not our gift, we're taking it away from somebody else. So think about that.
Yep.
And then also we're taking away from our own goals and objectives by sometimes it's nice to say yes to somebody else, but you've got to protect your goals and objectives.
I used to be a pastor, and people call that stealing other people's blessings. All right, we'll be back with more positive business talk. You're listening to Eric and Angel. This is Denver's Money Talk, 1690 KDMT. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. You know it as the best place to get your drive on. Happy Friday.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM. You buy a vacuum, you expect it to work. You purchase a lamp, you want it to turn on and off. And when they don't, turn to Anderson's Vacuum. Since 1947, Anderson's Vacuum has been repairing all major brands of vacuums, air purifiers, lamps, even sewing machines. And they provide warranty repair for many major brands. When you know how things work, you know how to fix them. You can rely on 6 decades of experience at Anderson's Vacuum in Inglewood. Details online at andersonsvacuum.com.
As a father of 4 children, I realized it was time for me to make a change in my struggles with alcoholism. It wasn't the first time that I had come to this realization, but I was at the end of my rope. I heard an advertisement on the radio for this treatment program called Go Sober and thought it sounded too good to be true. I was honestly pretty reluctant to go through with the treatments because I had tried several other methods of quitting in the past that were unsuccessful. The people affiliated with Go Sober are very generous and compassionate. They put in countless hours and selflessly work very hard to ensure your success in the program. They were very accommodating to my schedule and my time. The end result of this 8-week program is that I am no longer a slave to alcohol. The chains have been broken, and I haven't felt this free for as long as I can remember. The simple things in life that used to make me happy actually bring me joy again. I am so grateful for the Go Sober program and the people that help run it.
Reset your life. Call Go Sober, 303-827-4837, or visit gosober.org.
Hi, this is Krista Kafer for Golden Spike Roofing. I went over to Golden Spike Roofing's beautiful showroom, and their team of experts showed me how they provide a better quality roof for your money than anyone else in Denver. If your roof is impacted by hail or other severe weather, moisture may begin to silently damage your home. That's why it's so important to have your roof periodically checked by an expert. The experts at Golden Spike will come and inspect your roof anytime for free. And when you're ready to repair or put on a new roof, President Spike McCarthy will personally visit your new roofing job to make sure it meets his ultra-high standards. Don't take a chance with a potentially damaged roof or an inexperienced roofer. Schedule a free roof inspection from Golden Spike Roofing today, and their promise to you is roofing done right to the last nail. You know how the song goes.
Call Golden Spike Roofing when your roof needs a fix. 303-942-1386. Golden Spike Roofing.
If you have a rental property, you need to listen to this message. Recent changes in the fair housing rules may greatly impact your property and how you rent. It used to be that a landlord could say no felonies on the application, but the rules have changed. To get more information on these recent changes, contact Legacy Properties PM. You've invested time, energy, and money into your property, and without professional management, you may be stuck with stress and aggravation trying to rent. With Legacy Properties PM, you can feel more at ease knowing your property's managed well, and you're getting the best return on investment. Legacy Properties PM will handle your tenants by following the most up-to-date fair housing rules, showing the property, having the correct lease agreement signed, handling the hassles of repairs and repairmen, and dealing with late rent, fees, or evictions. Call Legacy Properties PM at 720-989-1996 or visit online at legacyproperties-pm.com. That's legacyproperties-pm.com. The experts in landlord stress removal.
If you're like most Americans, you might be finding that money is a little tight right now. Do you know that it doesn't have to be this way? If you are 62 years or older and you own your own home, you might be sitting on a permanent income stream. There are many myths out there about reverse mortgages, but the truth is that a reverse mortgage is a safe and powerful way to fund your retirement. You can continue to own your home and live in it just as long as you want to, but the income stream will last just as long. Get the facts. Talk to an expert today. Call Dan Gordon at Acclaim Mortgage. Dan has been in the mortgage business for over 30 years, and he's a member in good standing with the Better Business Bureau. Find out how a reverse mortgage can provide you with the financial comfort and security you desire. Call Dan Gordon today at 303-753-9400. Again, that's 303-753-9400. Or for more information, visit acclaimmortgage.com. Once again, call 303-753-9400 or visit acclaimmortgage.com.
Hey everybody, it's Eric and Angel inviting you to check out ExperienceProsDeals.com, the online marketplace where everything, yes, everything is listed for half price.
Our Pro Pick of the Week lets you get a new website, new logo, marketing consultation, and a full year of web hosting complete with setup fees. Everything at half off.
It's Fireball Creative's marketing kit half off. Sign up at ExperienceProsDeals.com and get the updates of the hottest deals.
ExperienceProsDeals.com. That's ExperienceProsDeals.com.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey, Eric Raymer here, helping you get your business right, and from time to time throwing you a little unexpected news.
Unexpected news.
When you think of branding, right? You're putting out your brand. You're gonna be relying on the experts to get the word out, right? You know what the word is?
What's the word?
I'll be back.
What was that?
It's my best Arnold impression.
What was all that stuff like before you said I'll be back?
That's what he does.
Is that what he does?
Yeah,
he makes all this like guttural sounds, right?
I can't do it. I don't do a good impression. But my son kills it.
Does he? Yeah, it's fun when you get people that are really good at impressions. They crack me up. My brother-in-law is he does Mike Myers.
Yeah.
The Scottish guy from Mike Myers.
Oh, fat bastard.
Yeah. Oh my gosh. He doesn't just have like the phrases.
No.
He totally adopts the character and like goes into character and can stay there on Christmas Eve for the whole night. Wow. And he just has me
Does he get old, or are you just
laughing,
you're laughing
on the floor. Now, my sister-in-law, who is married to him and has been for 20
it's not funny after 25 years.
Yeah, it's not as funny to her. But when we think of branding geniuses, there's probably a couple people come to mind. Yesterday, we got to talk about Tyra Banks and how she's been able to stay relevant and pivot.
Yeah, Steve Jobs and his iconic Apple brand and whatnot, right?
Right, but Arnold Schwarzenegger, he is a brand.
Arnold.
And in fact, so much so that Adweek has named him their brand visionary for 2016.
What?
Right? They just released this year's brand geniuses. I think Eric Raymer is going to be on that list someday.
God bless you.
A list of marketing masterminds, as they describe it, right? So aside from his Arnold's accolades as a visionary, there are other traditional names like Intel Chief Marketing Officer Steve Funn, Airbnb CMO Jonathan Mildenhall also made the genius list.
But you would think that a 69-year-old Hollywood actor and former governor of California it would be like an odd choice, right?
Yes, right? But that's part of why, because he is constantly reinventing himself, staying top of mind, staying relevant, following the trends. He doesn't just let it fizzle. This was something we learned about Tyra Banks yesterday. As her career changed and she saw the changes in trends, she would jump into the next thing, right? So his tough guy personal brand, which has been celebrated in recent Super Bowl ads.
He's so funny.
Right?
Even the older he gets, it's like Chuck Norris, right?
Yeah.
They're going to get 100 years old and shadows are still going to be falling. It's just the way that it works.
It is kind of fun. Like we see some memes of just some icons, right? And that these brands, these people, they represent something. Well, Kim Blanchard, she's the integrated marketing director at Adweek, explains that the brand visionary designation is awarded to those who have successfully molded themselves into a different brand or have otherwise proven themselves as marketing gurus.
And you think of Schwarzenegger, you have to be a marketing guru. You have molded yourself into the brand of somebody who is capable of running. Only 50 of those are in the country. Those governor guys,
those governor guys.
And a huge. The economy of California.
Do you know that Arnold was an entrepreneur?
Arnold? Really?
A bricklayer.
A bricklayer?
He had his own brick lane. He was a bricker.
I will show you the bricks.
His own business.
There's a brick over here.
There was his own business, of course.
There's a brick over here.
That's how he became Mr. Universe, right? Have you seen my bricks? I think they went not a brick. That way, right? Then he was a real estate.
By the way, my impression is getting better.
It is getting better.
Very close.
That was much better. I recognized it at least this time.
Get down. Here's the bricks.
Okay. Real estate investor, Hollywood star, right? California governor, and founder of the Institute for State and Global Policy at USC. So
he's done a lot.
Right. And right now, he's currently juggling roles as, I don't know how you put these two words together.
Okay.
A fitness/climate change expert.
Get down and give me 20 or it's not going to rain.
Well, maybe because we're all breathing. I don't know. How do you be?
You are putting too much carbon dioxide into the atmosphere. Get down. Give me 20.
Let's see. Just a month ago, he launched.
It's getting really good.
It is getting
I'm
really
about
good.
ready to go Arnold.
Launched the Arnold Classic Asia Multi-Sport Festival. And next month, he'll be speaking at a sustainability conference at Oberlin College. So, and actually, he's going to be on the TV show Celebrity next year. Celebrity Apprentice. Yes, right?
He's actually replacing Donald Trump as the you're fired.
I think he would do. I think he might do well.
You're fired.
All right, so he's our brand visionary for 2016. So what do we learn from that? Besides that, the more Eric talks like him, the better he gets.
You're talking like an alien. I can hear you, but I cannot see you.
Right. The importance of staying top of mind, right?
That's right.
We've seen some big mammoth companies. I think about. Do you remember Kodak?
Right?
We used to have Kodak memories, right?
Yeah,
and they
sure.
had signs at different, amusement parks and all of that. And we had to go and we dropped off our film at the little Kodak booths and all that.
They went the same way as that Rambo.
So, I mean,
gone.
Right? And yet we still all take pictures and we still all have, and there's a lot of different picture apps and right services. And so we have to stay
relevant.
Mm-hmm. We have to keep moving. We can't stay stagnant. And I think that it's, when you watch some of these stories of people, like we don't even hit their prime until they're like in their 60s.
Right.
And so, I mean, that's kind of exciting news for some of us.
Absolutely.
We haven't quite hit our prime yet. There's still hope.
Being bold and sometimes brash isn't such a bad thing. And, again, it goes back to the same conversation. When you talk about brand, you have to talk about what makes you different, what makes you stand out. Arnold's not the only tough guy in the movies. No. Arnold's not the only governor of the United States, of any state in the United States. But what makes you stand out? And I think that sometimes you do have to take a stand on a characteristic and exacerbate it or exaggerate it. You think of you ever get your caricature made by the caricature artist?
Sure, right.
Well, what they do is they look for one identifier. For me, it's my nose.
And exaggerate that.
Exaggerate it.
Yeah,
right?
Mine is my smile or my eyes. Either one. They pick one and make them like,
I don't know what you're talking about. What could they exaggerate from me? Get down. We'll be back with less Arnold and more positive business talk right after the top of the hour. You're listening to Denver's Money Talk, 1690 KDMT.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. This is the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KDMT Arvada Denver, serving Denver's financial community and the everyday investor.
Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than Experience.
Hi, I'm Phil Grady, philsgang.com. I want to thank all my listeners at 1690 AM. That's KDMT Money Talk, where you'll hear me every weekday afternoon at 1 p.m., where I'll tell you what Wall Street doesn't want you to know. And that means that the stock market is going to collapse. That's right, they don't want you to know that, but it will. And I will let you know when. Join my gang, Phil's Gang.
Phil's Gang with Phil Grandy, weekday afternoons at 1 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM. How about kicking off September with some fresh, clean carpets? Stop putting off getting your carpets cleaned. You know you want to. And you think it's outrageously expensive? Well, it's not. And it's totally worth the money. Call Zero Res Carpet Cleaning Company to clean your carpets with their patented empowered water technology cleaning process. Your carpets are going to look brand new again, especially if you have kids and pets. You probably have spots and stains everywhere. Empowered water technology is eco-friendly. It's safe for your kids and pets, and they don't clean with harsh soaps, detergents, or toxic chemicals. If your carpet is clean with those things, you're only attracting dirt to your carpets. Call now and get the September special. 3 carpeted areas, pre-treated, cleaned, and sanitized with that empowered water for just $124. See, it's affordable. Call them today. 303-471-5150. 303-471-5150. Or go online and book your job at ZeroResDenver.com. Mention you heard the $124 deal on KNUS. Zero Res, the right way to clean.
My name is Mick. I was a drinker all my life. When I retired, my drinking became a daily habit. It even affected my health. My brother was having severe health issues because of alcohol, and it really scared me into action. When I heard Go Sober on the radio and their program of outpatient treatment, I knew it was tailor-made for me because I'm the sole caregiver for my wife. My experience at Go Sober changed my life immediately. The trainers and counselors were really great people. There was always someone to reach out to for support or guidance. The best part is the medical infusions eliminated the alcohol cravings. Now with my life restarted, I'm not just happier, I have a sense of joy because my spirit is eager to express my happiness. Call Go Sober. They could be the restart for your life too.
Reset your life. Call Go Sober 303-827-4837 or visit gosober.org.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know the customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Welcome to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey, Eric Raymer here, helping you get your business right by reminding you that small business is big business. Your business is our business. Nothing but positive business talk here, except for we got to talk a little bit about the fact that the U.S. stock futures are slipping a little bit and European markets are declining by about 0.5% today.
0.5%.
Mm-hmm.
That's not a surge.
No, that is not a surge. Traders are selling as oil prices come under pressure. U.S. crude futures are down about 1.5%, and rates right now about $45.50 a barrel. Oil prices, stocks have been closely correlated over the last year or so. Everybody's eyes are on OPEC meeting in Algeria next week, and producers are talking about whether or not they should freeze production. Asian markets closed the week with mixed results. Chinese and Japanese markets slipped, while the main Australian index surged by 1%.
Surge. Yes, this is the new word you can use in your sales meeting this morning.
We need a surge.
1%.
Yeah. On Wednesday, the Fed opted to keep the interest rate steady, but there was dissent in the ranks, with 3 Fed members out of 12 voting for a rate hike. So, market movers Yahoo and Facebook, and shares in Yahoo and Facebook are both declining about 2%. There's a negative surge in pre-market investing. Investors are unimpressed after Yahoo announced a massive data breach yesterday that affects at least 500 million accounts. And Facebook stock is slumping after the Wall Street Journal reported the social media company vastly overestimated average viewing time for video ads on its platform for the last 2 years. Excuse me. Facebook said in a statement that there was an error on the video metric calculation, but it's since been fixed. It did not impact billing, and we have notified our partners. The metric is one of many our partners use to assess their video campaigns. And the stocks on the radar to watch: Finish Line, keep your eye on that. They're reporting quarterly results ahead of the open today. Marriott International announced its multi-billion-dollar purchase of Starwood Hotels. It's now a done deal. They beat out Chinese rival firm Anbang to make that acquisition. That's the news you need to know.
All right, well, we got it here first.
What's that you asked for?
Oh, what did I ask for? Did I ask for something?
I think you did.
Did you hear something?
Uh-huh.
Is that what you heard?
Maestro. Angel just asked for the news you choose. That's right. It's the talk show the game show at the top of the hour, where the news is questionable. Angel really never asks, and when she chooses, she doesn't really mean it. Are you ready?
I'm ready.
I got 4 stories for you. If we can get through them, we'll see. We'll just hold these until you call.
Oh, okay.
All right. Mm-hmm. That's one. Second one is Danger, Will Robinson. That's the second one there. This one is, oh my God, Spider.
Oh.
Yeah. And the final one is, I Remember You.
Oh. Oh. Mm-hmm.
Okay, which one do you want?
I remember you.
Of course. Meet the man with the world's best memory. He's won the World Memory Championship 8 times in a period of 10 years, can memorize a full deck of cards in a few seconds, and is banned from casinos all across the world.
That was Eric's dream job, to be banned from casinos.
I actually got met
all across the world.
I got met by a casino hotelier, or whatever you call it, security, chief of security, I think is what they called him, at the Circus. I don't remember the year, but it was a long time ago. I was a magician, and they came up to me and said, Mr. Raymer, thank you so much for coming. We've got a complimentary meal for you. We'd like you to stay away from the card tables.
Really?
If you don't mind, yeah.
What had you
play
done?
the slots all you want. I was a magician.
Okay, but had you performed there?
I trained other magicians
was your
in sleight of
face
hand.
like on their most wanted posters?
Well, yes. When I walked in, my face was recognized by the security cameras, and somebody met me when I was less than 15 feet into the room.
Ask him to leave.
Yeah.
Don't let that man play cards here. What kind of magician were you?
Good one. But that was a long time ago. This guy is, this is pretty amazing. Dominic O'Brien, man with the world's best memory. As a young boy, he had severe attention problems, and he never listened to anything the teacher said. So he tried to work on it all throughout his life, and he had a knock on his head as a baby. I collided with a train and actually dragged off.
Collided with a train?
That's the quote. I collided with a train and was actually dragged off onto the railway line. There was a severe bruising to the top of my forehead, and that's where they think some of the damage could have happened. Or was it damage? Or was it boom? Now you will remember everything.
You know, my son had some issues when he was born that we think might have just spurred on a different part of his brain got lit up that wouldn't normally.
I think stuff like that happens.
I think so. Like your brain takes over because, we only use a small percentage of it. And so when that part gets damaged, I think the synapses kind of rewire and go, well, we'll go over here now.
Right. So, oh my God, a spider or danger, Will Robinson, or we're just going to hold on to this until you call.
We're just going to hold on to this.
That's what the Florida police are saying. The Florida Police Department says it's holding on to 16 potted marijuana plants found on a trail until the owner comes forward. They left a sign that says, we have your weed, call 911.
Oh, it doesn't even rhyme. Doesn't even rhyme.
Nope. The Gainesville Police Department said in a Facebook post that
for your good time and get your weed,
they found this.
Call this number.
16 individually potted plants near a trail near a Norton Elementary School, and so they collected the plants and they're storing them until the rightful owners can be found. We have your weed. Call 911 to claim it.
To claim it or to get arrested. Oh, sorry. No.
Don't blow this.
Oh.
It's a sting.
Oh. Come get your,
So if they're yours, please call us to set up a time we can speak about returning them. Okay. Danger, Will Robinson, or, oh my God, a spider.
Danger, Will Robinson.
Of course, let's avoid that spider at all costs. Do you remember the movie Lost in Space, where the robot would walk around, roll around and kind of do all things that robots do, but basically do nothing?
Sure, I watched that movie.
Okay, well, California Hospital just unveiled its newest member of a security staff. It's a robot that looks without arms. It actually looks like the top of one of those massagers. You know the kind I'm talking about. There's no arms, just it's like the top of one of those massagers, rolling around, charged with patrolling the emergency room parking lot. Bakersfield Memorial Hospital officials said the egg-shaped, they say it's like an egg.
They say.
But it's just the top of the egg, which stands...
Eric needed help with that.
it truly looks much more like one of those massagers than an egg.
But now that you see it, it's the top of an egg?
No, it is the top of one of those massagers. Isn't it?
Maybe,
Bill, it's the top of one of the massagers.
Maybe the top of a massager is designed to look like an egg.
Let's move on. Bakersfield stands about the height of a human child, is equipped with cameras and sensors to allow it to navigate its way around the parking lot without being controlled by a human. Ken Keller, the hospital's chief operating officer, says the robot, which is programmed to say a friendly hello to anyone it meets in the lot, includes a security button people can push to summon the facility's human security officers.
Bill Robinson, danger.
Right. So let me see if I understand correctly. This robot that looks like the top of one of those massagers wants you to push its buttons. Okay. Safety, security, and it's holding a contest for naming the robot.
It's holding a contest.
I think we should call it never mind. Oh my God, a spider.
I think there's a different story. Don't we still have one more that was in there that was a good choice?
In Portland, Oregon, authorities say that a woman lost control of her car and completely totaled the vehicle when she was spooked by a spider. The Washington County, I totally relate to this. Washington County Sheriff's Office tweeted a photo Wednesday from the scene of a morning crash in Portland's northwest Bonnie Slope area. Investigators said the car, which ended up upside down, went off the road when the driver lost control of the vehicle. The driver, who only suffered a minor scratch to her hand, said she panicked when a spider dropped from her rear view mirror. I have seen that. I have had spiders drop from my rearview mirror. I had a moth flying on the inside of my car. I thought it was flying at 55 miles an hour, and I was trying to kick it while driving. I should have been the victim of this story. We got to take a quick break. No spiders on the Experience Pros radio show. We'll be back with more positive business talk. You're listening to Eric and Angel, and we're glad you're here.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, America's home for positive business talk.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
If you're over the age of 50 and considering buying an annuity in the next 60 days, I have some urgent news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you understand the pros and cons of annuities. A free book to help you maximize your retirement income from PBS host and three-time author Josh Melberg has been released. This book reveals little-known truths about annuity strategies in simple-to-understand terms. Grab a pen right now because we're about to offer you this free book that unlocks the 5 little-known secrets we believe baby boomers and seniors should know before buying an annuity. Call 800-422-3838 now to get your personalized copy rushed to you today. Do you want to avoid mistakes baby boomers and seniors can make when they buy annuities? Those mistakes now could be costly later to you and your family. Call 800-422-3838. That's 800-422-3838. Employees of J.D. Melberg Financial have the appropriate licenses for the products they offer.
Did you know that you can get not only Oric vacuums at the Oric Clean Home Center locations, but also Miele and Sebo vacuums? Both Oric Clean Home Centers are authorized sales and service for both Miele and Sebo vacuums. Ready for a vacuum you'll love? One that makes short work of a spotless house? Then get your next Miele, Sebo, or Oric from the Oric Clean Home Centers at their Aurora and Littleton locations. Simply Google Anderson's Vacuum Littleton or Anderson's Vacuum Aurora.
How many times have we quit drinking only to start again after a few days, maybe even the same day? I'm Greg Hoffman, founder of Go Sober. There's a reason we can't stay quit for long. When we drink alcohol frequently, over time it dampens the reward response. Then, when we quit, we can't produce enough rewards, so we go into a deficit and our brain starts cueing us to replenish. Alcohol does this instantly, so most of us resume drinking. The key is, how do we restore the dopamine response so we get what we need naturally once again? At Go Sober, we not only restore the dopamine response, we also stack the deck in your favor to produce these rewards naturally like we used to before alcohol. Call us today to find out how this works. Our goal for you is indifference towards alcohol and happiness starting today. Call us at 303-827-4837 or find us at gosober.org.
Reset your life. Call Go Sober, 303-827-4837 or visit gosober.org. Where do you keep the things that are most important to you? At home, right? But just how secure is your home? Do you own a security system? And if so, is it currently being monitored? Have you signed up for monitoring service only to find out there were rate hikes and other hidden fees buried in the fine print? It's time for something different, something better. ProSec is changing the way Coloradans look at security. ProSec will send a professional to your home, evaluate your needs, and give you an honest assessment. No hidden agendas, fees, or complicated contract terms. And with ProSec, your monthly rate is guaranteed for the entire term of your agreement. Stop paying those increasing rates and let ProSec take the mystery out of home security. Call 303-835-8100, 303-835-8100, or visit ProSecAlarm.com. That's PROSEC Alarm.com. Get a free home security camera system or up to 4 months of free monitoring with new account activation.
Ringling Brothers and Barnum and Bailey presents Out of This World, brought to you by Chick-fil-A of Denver. Imaginations will skyrocket on this galactic journey through extraordinary new worlds. With unexpected surprises and thrills at every turn, Ringling Brothers presents Out of This World, a family experience light years beyond your expectations. The countdown begins now. Visit any participating Denver Chick-fil-A to pick up a $10 kids ticket voucher. See voucher in store for details. Open September 30th at Denver Coliseum.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Thank you so much for taking time out of your day to join us for hours.
Eric, do you hit the bar every day?
Do I hit the bar?
Yeah.
Every day?
Every day.
No.
Every day you don't? You sure?
Why are you casting that shadow?
Well, actually, I'm asking you about your bar soap. Do you use bar soap or liquid soap?
Liquid.
Oh, really?
I do. Wow, you just lit up.
Right?
What does that mean?
Yeah.
What happened?
Well, the sales of bar soap apparently have dropped recently because it's apparently too much of a hassle to actually use bar soap.
It's not just the sales of the bar soap that has dropped. It's the fear of dropping the bar soap. At least that's what the prisoners tell me.
More than half of consumers say bar soap is inconvenient. I'm a bar soap girl.
Are you really?
I am yeah.
Now, that surprises me because liquid soap is so much softer.
Oh, it probably is. I even have bar soap at my sink to wash my hands with in my bathroom. Now, in the powder bathroom where the kids and everybody else use it, because I think they're too messy and I think it's also a little probably more hygienic, I have the liquid soap for other people to use. But for my own personal use, I have my own private bar soap.
I hit the bar every day. No.
Right.
No.
Yeah. So
that's very interesting.
Among chief complaints over bar soap, leaves a residue in the shower.
Oh, yeah. The scum is a thing.
Yeah, and I will tell you, when I have switched brands of bar soap, it's disgusting. Yeah. And I'm like, ooh, we won't buy that one again.
So you have a specific
favorite brand, and I don't vary from it.
Because you cannot see it, or you cannot.
It doesn't. It's not It's not scummy.
It's not scummy.
It's not scummy.
You have an unscummy soap.
I have an unscummy
bar soap.
Right. Also requires a dish, right, which is the issue with having it on the counter next to the sink. It has to have a special dish for it. And they say there aren't as long lasting as liquid options. Again, as a bar soap girl, I will tell you there are some that just I feel like I'm going through super fast, and those are the ones that are also most scummy.
I had I had the opportunity to have a bar of soap. I actually bought a bar of soap from a very specialty store here in Denver.
Oh yeah, there are some really.
I tell you,
I don't like gunk in my soap.
I should go back to.
I don't like flower petals. I don't like oatmeal. I don't like stuff.
Yeah, no.
Okay,
no.
But those homemade soaps, some of them are.
This was a very high end, which is why I never went back and got it, because I think the bar cost me like $11, right? But I will say this, and I probably should go back and get some more, because every time for the 2 months that I had it and used it in my shower, every single day, some beautiful woman would say something about the way that I smell. That's what they would say. and I'll tell you something. When you get that kind of reaction, or you step into an elevator,
you pay $11.
Yeah.
Right?
When you step into an elevator,
if you're going to buy cologne or
and
something,
that hot
right?
girl who's sitting there looking at her phone trying to avoid you stops and looks, worth the money.
Worth the money. All right. Well, researchers have found there's a generational divide between bar users and liquid soap users.
Yeah, and let me guess, the older we are, the more liquid we are, because Grandma used the bar to finish our bad language.
Oh yeah, you remember having your mouth washed out with soap, and Mom rubbed it, and it got all in your teeth.
Yes,
yes.
You couldn't brush that out,
right? And it's like all chunky.
Oh.
Yeah. So anyways, they say actually bar soap is more widely accepted among the mature Americans, right? With as many as 60% of those aged 65 and up, happy to use bar soap on their face. I don't use bar soap on my face.
You are much more mature than I am.
I do not use it on my face.
You use it on everything but your face?
I would not use bar soap on my face. I wouldn't use liquid soap on my face either, right? I use a facial soap.
You got a dirty face?
On my face only.
There's a facial soap?
Yes, only facial soap.
Yes. Producer Bill, did you know that there's a facial soap?
I should tell you, my husband...
I've been married for 18 years. Yes, I know all about the facial soap.
My husband...
And the soaps I'm not allowed to touch in the bathroom.
Those are not for
and
you.
The special towels are not for me.
Those are not for you.
Yeah, no.
I was married for 23 years, and I know about those towels, but I didn't know about facial soap.
You know facial soap? No. So we are having a bathroom put into our basement.
Yeah.
And Jay wants to have these cutouts, right? Instead of have the
so that he can watch. What?
No, like
Scooby-Doo, those paintings and you have the eyes out.
Storage, like instead of the racks.
Storage cutouts.
Okay. Like storage cutouts where you put the shampoo.
Bill and I went to the same place, man.
Oh my God, what is this? Popeyes?
You're a good-looking lady. Why don't you go downstairs and use the downstairs bathroom?
No, like built-ins.
Private.
Built-ins. How about that? Built-ins for the soap bottles, shampoo bottles, right? And so... but he's looking at how many products I have in my shower now.
You're going to need a bigger bathroom.
He's like, I think maybe we should have 2 of these built-ins because there is a soap for different parts of your body.
Yeah,
not one.
But he's not building the downstairs bathroom for you.
It doesn't matter. So there is this product that my husband has, and it says 3-in-1. It is shampoo, conditioner,
and body wash.
Yeah, all in one.
I use that. That's what I use.
It sounds kind of brilliant to me.
Brilliant.
I'm like, this is the kind of thing I might pack for camping.
Yeah.
But not use on a daily basis. Okay.
Listener Nick says, sup, wings. Now your husband has his own bathroom.
All right. So, but when it comes to soap, they say the perception of cleanliness may also be a factor. Half of those surveyed said they believe that bar soaps are often covered in germs, which is probably why I have my own private bar soap.
Yeah, it probably
Don't
is.
touch my soap.
Yeah, listener Nick also called me E-Rec. I don't think I like that.
Yes. So yesterday we had somebody from 9 Round, the new kickboxing fitness center. There's one having an open house in Parker tomorrow.
Everybody was food boxing.
Right? And they all have these fighter names, all the managers and owners. Mm-hmm. And so we gave...
And Lee is the Annihilator.
And Eric's fighter name is E-Rec.
I wanted to be E-Rock, but apparently E-Rec spelled with a W makes better sense.
Okay, so 60% of consumers said they might consider buying, quote-unquote, premium varieties of soap, like you, and buying your fancy little soap.
Can we go back there today and go get some?
Yeah,
I think we should.
You want me to go with you to buy your sexy soap?
Maybe.
I think that's what we're going to call it now.
Sexy soap.
Variety of scents can help bar soap brands tap into the success of aromatherapy claims, positioning lemon as an energizing scent or amber as a relaxing fragrant. Amber is a fragrance?
Amber's hot.
Okay. Also, brands may begin offering bar soap in a greater variety of shapes. No. I don't like shape soaps.
No shape soaps?
No. They're just...
But they're better to hold on to.
They're not. They're ridiculous. They're just ridiculous.
What about the dinosaur soap?
No. And airplane soaps, like they don't stay that shape once you've washed with them like 2 or 3 times.
Okay.
And so then now they just look like a weird glob. Yeah. And nobody wants to wash with a glob.
No.
Because globs aren't clean.
No. But globs can be fun if properly placed. All right, folks, we have to go. Listener Nick says, call me Rock. We'll be back after these messages, I promise, with a different positive business talk story. Here comes the bottom of the hour of the news. You're listening to Angel and Eric. This is the Experience Pros Radio Network.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no
Market Wrap with Mo Ansari is your daily source for financial news and analysis. With over 30 years of trading experience, Mo shares his thoughts on the markets, answers your financial questions, and features guest experts from around the world covering a variety of investment topics. Visit marketwrapwithmo.com for more info about the show and listen to Market Wrap with Mo Ansari.
Weeknights at 6 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Many people wrestle with the idea of carrying a concealed handgun. Maybe you've thought about carrying a handgun for protection, but you've been afraid and not sure what to expect. I'm Tina Francone, NRA certified instructor and founder of Straightforward Shooting. We've qualified thousands of Coloradans just like you to apply for their concealed carry permits. At Straightforward Shooting, our classes are designed around you. We guarantee personalized instruction that addresses your specific needs. When you call, we'll assess your skill and comfort level and fit you into the perfect class for you. We also offer home defense and youth programs. We can teach your kids how to be safe with firearms. At Straightforward Shooting, we focus on what you want to accomplish with your firearms training. Don't wait. Get certified. Visit straightforwardshooting.com. That's straightforwardshooting.com, or call me, Tina Francone, at 720-989-9662. That's 720-989-9662. Mention KNUS and receive Straightforward Shooting's free basic handgun ebook. Call 720-989-9662 today.
This is Albert Mohler for townhall.com. A polygamy case is now being appealed to the United States Supreme Court. It's the so-called Brown case, or the Sister Wives case, based upon a reality television program about a man with multiple wives in Utah. The Browns' attorney, Jonathan Turley, has argued on the basis of religious liberty, but he has also been making the argument that if same-sex marriage were to become a legal right, as it has, there is no moral or legal argument against polygamy also being legalized. If the United States Supreme Court doesn't take this case, it is almost assuredly because it fears the public reaction of doing so. As recently as last year, the Chief Justice of the United States, John G. Roberts, in his dissent to the Obergefell decision legalizing same-sex marriage, warned that the recognition and legalization of polygamy would naturally follow the logic of that case. We will do well to pay close attention to the Sister Wives case. I'm Albert Mohler.
Hey, it's Hugh Hewitt for Tynan's. You've heard me talking about Matt Tynan, my personal friend, for many, many years. Tynan's Volkswagens, Tynan's Nissan and Aurora, both of them run family-operated for more than 50 years. Tynan's has a huge inventory of Volkswagens, SUVs, and cars available on the lot listed at all the lowest possible prices. They have a large selection of used vehicles from a variety of manufacturers as well. Mostly they've got integrity. If you knew Matt Tynan, you wouldn't shop anywhere else. If you knew his brothers, you wouldn't shop anywhere else. Stop in for a test drive today. They're located at 700 South Havana Street in Aurora, Colorado, and they're looking forward to working working with you. For over 50 years, Tynan's has specialized in financing people with every kind of credit situation. You're a first-time buyer, you got a bankruptcy or a foreclosure, they can help. They're one of the dealerships referred by the Colorado Consumer Bankruptcy Association. Mostly I want you to try Tynan's because I know Matt, and I know you can trust them to get you into the car that you need. Tynan's Volkswagen, Tynan's Nissan Aurora. Go in, tell them Hugh Hewitt sent you. That's Tynan.
Are you interested in being your own boss but don't know where to start? Made Right has a home-based business franchise opportunity that will allow you to start building a better life for you and your family. With Made Right, you'll go into business for yourself, not by yourself. And they'll provide a startup package, guaranteed clients, initial equipment, training, and constant support. Take that first step towards starting your new life and call 303-898-0595 today. Again, that's 303-898-0595. 303-898-0595.
The Experience Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experience Pros.
We've got spirit. Yes, we do. We've got spirit. How about, you know what? Stop it. Stop it, stop it, stop it, stop it, everybody.
Wow. Wow, that's pretty harsh.
Our next topic is coming from Liz Ryan, who writes for Forbes.com. And she says there are ways that you're killing your team's motivation, sometimes even by accident.
You know what? I sometimes I feel that way. Like you can't be, well, anyways.
Okay, let's talk about different ways.
I just had a thought, and then I decided I'm not going to share that thought.
Let's, you know what, that's a sign of maturity. Let's talk about what Liz Ryan says. There are some easy ways to kill your team's motivation by accident. Number one, when somebody on your team does something fantastic and you don't acknowledge it or thank them for the incredible effort, they will stop trying. Of course they will. Right. I mean, we all do, right? We think we're doing a good job. We think we're doing just a little extra. And if it doesn't really matter, if it's not really encouraged or praised, this is the biggest, when we talk about the biggest motivators for encouraging your team, it's recognizing them in front of your peers. Sure.
So then what's the opposite of that? You want to kill their motivation?
Here comes the Experience Pro spin. You want to increase their motivation? Praise them. Right? In public. In front of, give them a fresh sparking space, their own parking space, a fun little trophy, a great, little pass around ribbon that, that you were the winner, right? We all just want the accolades. But how often does this happen? We just take it for granted. Right.
We just expect it and take it for granted. No extra recognition, not even a smile or a thank you.
When people have great ideas and they share those ideas with you, but you push them aside or tell them to stick to their job description, they will stop sharing their great ideas with you, guaranteed.
Guaranteed.
Experience Pro spin is listen. You have two ears and one mouth. Keep the one shut. Keep the two open. Listen, and then praise them for sharing.
Just for sharing, doesn't mean that all the ideas that are brought up are going to be used or going to be valuable.
No, but they want to be heard.
But you got to get through some of those ideas, And so here's this idea. All right, that's probably not something we're going to implement, but there's pieces of that.
Right.
Let's continue down that path and encourage them. I like the way you're thinking. I like where your head's at. I like the innovation here. Let's see what else can come out of that. And let's flesh that out, or let's get some more into that. I don't know, but just encourage it. When your team hits a goal, here's another way that you're killing a motivation by accident. When your team hits a goal, and I do this, you immediately start talking to them about the next goal.
Yeah.
They'll realize that your endless stream of higher and higher goals is perceived as a con game, right? They'll withhold some of the energy and commitment because every time they hit a goal, then their reward is a tougher goal to hit. How's that?
What we
Thank
need
you.
is some time out. Here's your Experience Pro spin. You need some time out for celebration, right? Celebration is, again, we're talking about keeping your employees' morale up or ways that you could kill your employees' motivation. And if you celebrate the achievement of a goal, you're far, far more likely to get them to buy into the next goal.
This is where you shine, Eric, because I know there have been times where we've just done something really cool, we've accomplished something, maybe got a great deal, I don't know, whatever it is. And then as soon as that meeting's over, the office, the doors closed, whatever, I'm saying, okay, so here's where we need to go next, and here's what needs to happen. And you will say, all right, Angel, hold on.
Let's enjoy this moment. Yeah, I am a very much a liver in the moment. I also look to the horizon, and I have a long distance horizon, right? But I always want to be guilty of acknowledging the moment. I think life happens in the moment,
right now, here, where we're at,
good or bad,
right? And so he will stop me. All right, Angels, before we move forward, before you take that next step, breathe and recognize what we've just, how far we've come and where we're at right now.
Right.
So
when you praise one or just a few employees and fail to see the contributions of the rest of the team, people will stop valuing your opinion and stop trying to win your praise. That is contrary to what you're trying to achieve by the team. Remember, together, everyone achieves more.
How about this one? Here's a motivation killer. When your response to every question and concern from your team members is, well, I don't like it either, but it's the way we've always done it, or it's the way things are, it's just the way things are, right?
Mm-hmm.
Your teammates will stop seeing you as a leader because, frankly, you're not behaving like one.
The Experience Pro spin on this is, if they raise a concern, listen to the concern and ask yourself and the team, how can we address that? What can we do differently? If you don't do anything differently, you won't get a different results. Be a leader.
At the end of the day or the end of the week or whenever it is your team comes together on a regular basis, always have that question. How can we do better? What can we learn? How can we improve? Adweek just named their brand visionary of the year as Arnold Schwarzenegger.
Get down and give me 20.
And part of the reason is because of his ability to transform and change and stay trending and always stay current. So if we just say this is the way it's always done and that's just the way it is and we're just going to deal with it, those are signs of death for your company. Here's another way to lack or kill the motivation in your team. When you blame employees for things that go wrong instead of taking responsibility of a leader, people will stop telling you when things go wrong. And so then when things go wrong, you'll now be the last person to hear about it.
Experience Pro's spin on this is stop blaming. Period.
Personal responsibility.
Hello.
Right? And we are, right? As the leader, as the manager of the department, of the team, of the group, right? The buck does stop with you.
Listener Courtney is a leader, a manager of a team, and she gets this.
Oh, she does?
Yes.
How do you know that?
Because she's listening.
Oh, because she's listening.
Yes.
Like, did she say something? Did she share something?
Actually, she did. She shared this because I said, I've got this long distance horizon vision. She says, yeah, you have a long distance horizon vision. She says, because you're freaking tall.
That is true. You can see further than all of us. Horizon vision. Do you think that's the play on Verizon's words? Because just how you mix that together.
Can you hear me now?
The Verizon thing, but horizon, like visioning the horizon.
Can you hear me now?
I hear you.
Okay.
I hear you. You're sitting right next to me.
Hey, listen, when you don't value your team members' lives outside of work and their personal boundaries, they're going to give you the minimum their job description requires and absolutely no more. You've got to let them have a life beyond your work.
I remember telling a new hire that if I ever find out you missed your kid's basketball game or play performance or musical, right? Because you put in an Experience Pros event or a meeting in front of that.
Shame.
Yeah, shame on you. You've got to put some boundaries and some protection against your team members' personal lives, and they have to know that you respect that and that you have that boundary. An element of that is sending texts and emails or even calling them after hours and on weekends with things that can wait until tomorrow morning or Monday morning. And so letting them know that it's okay if you don't respond to an email that I sent on Friday night at 8 o'clock or Saturday afternoon at 2 when you're at your kid's baseball game, right?
Right.
When you treat employees like interchangeable cogs in a machine, you will lose out on their brilliance, their creativity, and their enthusiasm. And so when we feel like we're just completely replaceable And it's true. I mean, we're all humans, right? And we're all doing a job. And,
sure.
And the system can be trained to somebody else. But people shouldn't feel like they're completely replaceable, right? That they have a value, like their creativity, their input, their brilliance matters to the team.
It has to matter. When you hold employees to strict policies without any exceptions, you're no longer a leader. You're merely, get this, a policy spouter. Blech.
Ooh, that could be your new fight name.
No shoes? No. I like EREC.
Oh, you do?
I think I do. I've embraced it.
You've embraced it.
Yeah, I came in like a wrecking ball.
Actually, I think that's how we gave you the name.
Where did my clothes go?
Right, well, that is how we gave you the name.
No. You don't want to be a policy spouter, right? You want to be, no shirt, no shoes, no fun. Stop it. Be kind.
A lot of times policies are there to close doors, and but if you're sticking behind, well, that's our policy, then of course you're not going to get, you're going to kill a motivation.
That's right.
All right, and then finally, when you forget there's only one thing that powers your success, and that thing is the shared commitment of your team members, you will have fallen down on your management task. Nobody can care more about your priorities than you care about theirs.
Well-written article in Forbes.com by Liz Ryan, and I think the very first article I've ever seen Liz ever write that has an actual list. I liked it. Thank you, Liz. We will reward the behavior that we want to see. She's a Denver native here as well, so we'll see if we can get more of those. Folks, we'll be right back with more positive business talk after these messages. Eric and Angel on the Experience Pros Radio Network.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
How about kicking off September with some fresh, clean carpets? Stop putting off getting your carpets clean. I know you want to, and you think it's outrageously expensive. Well, it's not, and it's totally worth the money. Call Zero Res Carpet Cleaning Company to clean your carpets with our patented empowered water technology cleaning process. Your carpets are going to look brand new again, especially if you have kids and pets. You probably have spots and stains everywhere. Empowered water technology is eco-friendly. It's safe for your kids and pets, and we don't clean with harsh soaps, detergents, or toxic chemicals. If your carpet is cleaned with those things, you're only attracting dirt to your carpets. Call now and get the September special. 3 carpeted areas, pre-treated, cleaned, and sanitized with that empowered water for just $124. See? Affordable. Call us today. 303-471-5150. 303-471-5150, or go online and book your job at ZeroResDenver.com. Mention you heard the $124 deal on KNUS. Zero Res, the right way to clean.
The holiday season is just around the corner, and now is the time to start thinking about gifts for your clients and family. On Saturday, October 8th, join Ostrich Baskets at their showroom for wine, snacks, and their annual Build-A-Basket event. When you arrive, you'll be greeted with a glass of wine. You'll pick out your basket and take a walk through their impressive showroom. Just like Santa's workshop, you'll fill your basket with wonderful treats, customizable items, and other gifts that are guaranteed to wow your next potential client, say thank you to your existing client, or say I love you to the closest people in your lives. This event is totally free, except for the cost of your baskets. So come enjoy some wine, snacks, and come build your own ostrich basket on Saturday, October 8th. Discounts and bulk ordering will also be available. To reserve your spot or for more information, visit www.ostrichbaskets.com. Again, that's www.ostrichbaskets.com. Spaces are limited, so make sure you sign up today.
Are you worried about having enough money to retire on your terms? What about taking that anniversary trip you've been dreaming of? If you answered yes, and you're a homeowner who's at least 62 years old, now is the time to call Acclaim Mortgage and learn about your options for a reverse mortgage. Acclaim Mortgage knows there are myths out there about reverse mortgages, and one of them being that the lender becomes the title owner of your home if you take out a reverse mortgage. Well, that's not true. Did you know that you'll still be the title owner of your home if you take out a reverse mortgage? Acclaim Mortgage is here to help answer all of your questions about reverse mortgages. Locally owned for over 20 years with an A-plus Better Business Bureau rating and thorough knowledge of the Denver real estate market, Acclaim Mortgage is your go-to for assistance with reverse mortgages. With home values so high, now is the perfect time to call Acclaim Mortgage. So think beach and call 303-753-9400 or visit acclaimmortgage.com. Again, that's 303-753-9400 or acclaimmortgage.com. Call or visit the website today, 303-753-9400 or acclaimmortgage.com. Inglewood, Colorado, 1947. Mr. Anderson opens a small shop and repairs vacuums. He knows the ins and outs of all 7 brands popular at the time. Inglewood, Colorado, now. Anderson's Vacuums still exists, still serving what they sell, including brands like Miele, Sebo, Auric, Dyson, Shark, and more. Try them, test them, find your favorite. Anderson's Vacuum has grown to become one of the largest dealers in sales and service. The knowledge and experience is unmatched. Visit a legend, Anderson's Vacuum in Inglewood at andersonsvacuum.com.
So you thought that putting off your hearing test for another year wasn't a big deal. Well, maybe you should think again. I'm Barbara Jenkins, Colorado's first board-certified doctor of audiology. For the last few years, we've known that untreated hearing loss increases your risk of dementia. Now, a study from Johns Hopkins shows that untreated hearing loss actually causes brain shrinkage. Not only does this affect your communication ability, but it also affects your memory as well. It's just one more in a litany of studies that underscores the importance of treating your hearing loss now, not later. For a synopsis of this study, or to have your hearing tested, go to advancedaudiology.com or call us at 303-649-2122. Hearing problems are easy to dismiss, but treating them now can help more than just your ears. That's 303-649-2122. Because at Advanced Audiology, we take your hearing seriously.
Pastor Camp is the one to call.
Get your home's heating and cooling system ready for cooler weather. Whether you need maintenance or a new Lennox heating and cooling system, Pastor Camp is the one to call. With over 50 years of experience and a 100% satisfaction guarantee. Take advantage of their special offers on a qualifying Lennox home comfort system, including up to $1,600 in rebates or up to 60 months no interest financing with approved credit. Call Pastor Camp today at 303-777-1234 or visit pastorcamp.com.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros, America's home for positive business talk.
Hey, welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Angel Tussey, Eric Kramer here, saying thank you so much for tuning in. You know, we got business owners of every ilk tuning into this broadcast, including listener Addison, who started her own business. She's got a business of making people smile.
I like that.
Right? Isn't that fantastic? And she
is she a dentist?
She's
teeth whitening.
No, she's a full-time student. But she started a business making people smile. And one of the things that she asked was, "Why did I stop singing Wrecking Ball?" Right?
Oh,
and I said,
because he doesn't know the words.
No, I replied back. I said, so. And I said, it's because I truly care about your psychological well-being. And she says, well, what exactly what does that mean? And so what it means, listener Addison, is, well, you really don't want me to sing Wrecking Ball or virtually anything else. And so today I'm going to do you a favor. But you sing here all the time. Well, you know, I've got a song in my heart.
You've got a song in your heart.
Mm-hmm. Isn't that tender?
Are you sharing that, or are you going to keep it in your heart?
Oh,
like a little pocket?
Want me to share it?
He's like, I got a song in my pocket, and you don't get to hear it.
I like big.
Oh, goodness. No, the real truth is he doesn't know any of the words. Doesn't know the words.
Listener Addison, thanks for listening. I love you, girl. We appreciate you for tuning in.
So I told you that our paper towel dispenser sings to me.
Phew, did it get hot in here?
You are red. You are as red.
Well, of course I am. Because listener Addison is like 11 years old.
Right.
What have I done?
This is so cute because Eric is, the backdrop behind Eric is a black curtain. and Eric is wearing a black shirt today.
Yeah.
And so if you go to the video,
don't go to the video.
The red is super obvious because
video.
everything else around him is black. And so he's like fanning himself.
All right, tell me about your musical,
my musical
your Billy Joel singing paper dispenser.
So the paper towel dispenser, for a while, I've known it was a song, like it just like three notes.
This is in the ladies' restroom.
In the ladies' restroom, the automated paper towel dispenser. You put your hands under it to wave it, and it goes, it makes a sound. And every time it made a sound,
you can name that tune in 3 sounds.
I couldn't at first. It took a while.
Oh, you did?
It took a while. And then I thought I had it, but then, of course, it was gone.
It kind of took the longest time for you to
It took the longest time for me to figure it out until one day I got my paper towel, and all of a sudden, there it was. It was in my head, and it's Billy Joel's The Longest Time. And the paper towel says the ooh part. Like, that's what it says, ooh. And it's like the longest time. Yes. Yeah. That's it. And that's it. And then from there, all right, you get the longest time. And
you are on a mission. It is now almost to the top of the hour. When we get to the top of the hour, you'll have a larger break. I want you to go into the women's restroom and record this. Okay, I will. And then we'll play it back for the listeners
to see if
just after the top of the hour.
To see if they can hear Billy Joel.
Otherwise, you are 100% certifiable. Yeah.
You think I'm crazy?
Oh, yes. Yeah. Was there any question?
I tell my kids a little bit crazy is okay. But what I want to know, what I'm really curious of is, does the men's paper towel dispenser sing the Billy Joel song? And why doesn't anybody else hear it? Why am I the only one?
No, the men's doesn't. It goes.
Bill, have you ever heard? I mean, you washed your hands.
Producer Bill?
Yes.
Yes.
It sings the Sir Mix-a-Lot song that Eric's proud of. Yes, that's what it sings. I like big.
Yeah. So that's what your paper towel.
I cannot lie. It's usually it's the cannot lie part that.
We also have a nacho dispenser.
A nacho dispenser.
Yeah.
Lucky.
We do.
I know.
It's Nacho Libre.
Exactly.
It's Nacho Libre. All right.
All right. So here's some ways to
bring some business in
to motivate your employees. Right. We just talked about ways that you are accidentally killing motivation. So, of course, we know that happy employees offer better customer service, right? Yeah. They're more loyal.
I'm Taco Libre, by the way.
You're Taco Libre? If you say so.
Okay, more employees, sorry.
So as a small business owner, you need to maximize revenue, increase productivity, which means you need your staff to work as efficiently as possible. So here to get you off to a good start, the first thing on the list is to communicate better.
Yes.
You're just grinning at me.
I can't help it. Forget this story. Let's forget this story.
You don't want to talk about this. You're motivated.
No, the listeners are going nuts.
Over what?
You guys, why don't you call us? Call in 855 Fan Brag.
Over what?
Now, listener JP says, I'm glad the paper towel dispenser doesn't play the song "Drop It Like It's Hot." Drop it like it's hot.
Oh my God.
Oh my gosh!
Or the safety dance.
Taco Libre should be my no, that's a chicken dance. Never mind. Come on, folks! I know that you can name those tunes. What would be your paper towel dispenser theme song?
What should be?
Right?
What should the bathroom's theme song be that your paper towel dispenser would sing to you? No, you're disgusting.
I'm just saying that's disgusting. The sound it makes.
It doesn't make that sound.
Well, that's not exactly that dispenser, but it is a bathroom dispenser.
Now he's icky.
It's the guy. No,
I would have been okay with having this conversation as people brought up songs and seeing how creative they could be with their songs. But then Eric's got to go and make poopy sounds.
All right, how about this? Push it real good. Come on. Yes. Come on, Bill.
Oh my goodness. I will go. I will take one for the team. I will go into the bathroom.
You're going to take one for the team? Did you really say that? You're going to go into the bathroom and take one for the team?
Dispenser.
Everybody heard that, right? Angel says she's going to the bathroom and she's going to take one for the team.
You know what? I said it you took it out of context.
Did I?
You took it out of context.
Come on.
And you repeated it.
And here
3
goes
times.
listener Nick. Something's coming out of his nose. He's laughing so hard. Hey, guys.
Yeah, put the coffee down.
Listen.
Because it just got dangerous.
It just got real. I did come in like a wrecking ball, didn't I? Folks, you know what? We love that you guys all have my text message and can write in, but you got to call in. Engage with us.
They don't have time to call in.
No, they do.
We got 30 seconds, dude. You don't have time
not
to call
now,
in.
but all the time. And when you want to text, pick up the dang phone and call 855-FAN-BRAG and let us know what's going on. That would make this show. You're what's missing. Hit.
Sorry.
Oh no, play it.
Well, no, that's the wrong song. That was Uptown Girl.
Uptown Girl.
I don't think my paper towel dispenser is singing Uptown Girl.
Oh.
It's the longest time. Yeah.
For the longest time.
I'm gonna go. I swear. That's what. Yes, that's what it does.
And that's the sound right there.
Yes. The whoa. Okay. All right. Stay tuned.
There's a different song. Hey, we love you guys, and we will be back after the top of the hour news. Please don't go anywhere. Angel's going into the bathroom, and she says she's going to take one.
I'm going to record the video.
We'll be back after these messages. Experience Pros Radio Network.
You're listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk. This is the Experience Pros Radio Show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KDNT Arvada Denver, serving Denver's financial community and the everyday investor. Money.
Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. 2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than Experience.
Hi, I'm Phil Grandy, philsgang.com. I want to thank all my listeners at 1690 AM. That's KDMT Money Talk. And I want to talk to you. I want you to go out right now and refinance that home. Why? Because you're going to lose all that equity in 2016 when the stock market and the housing market both crash. Join my gang. Listen to me weekdays at 1 p.m.
Phil's Gang with Phil Grandy. Weekday afternoons at 1 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
You're a successful principal business owner. Are you demanding the same standards from your employee health benefit plan? Then look to ADX, a healthcare service utilizing only the best physicians and providers. ADX decreases your company's healthcare costs through medical excellence, reduced time to diagnosis and treatment, and improved outcomes, not by restricting care. ADX, better for your employees and your business. You'll improve the quality of care and reduce healthcare costs. Learn more. Watch a short video at betterhealthcarelowercost.com.
Statistics show that a burglary occurs on average every 13 seconds in the U.S., and homes without security systems are more than 3 times as likely to be affected. These facts may seem intimidating, but there's a simple answer when it comes to home security: ProSec. ProSec is changing the way Coloradans look at security. ProSec will send a professional to your home, evaluate your needs, and give you an honest assessment of your options. No hidden agendas, fees, or complicated contract terms. Your monthly rate is guaranteed for the entire term of your agreement. And ProSec is proud to be a local, Colorado-owned and operated company. Let ProSec take the mystery out of home security. Call 303-835-8100, 303-835-8100, or visit ProSec ProSecAlarm.com. That's PROSEC Alarm.com. Get a free home security camera system or up to 4 months of free monitoring with new account activation.
It's a difficult decision. When you finally decide to have your hearing tested, where do you go for professional care? Tens of thousands are spent every week on ads trying to convince you to come in for a free hearing test or a sale that's this week only. For professional care, I suggest you take a different approach. I'm Dr. Barbara Jenkins, owner of Advanced Audiology. I have 25 years of hospital and clinical experience treating both hearing loss and tinnitus. My first suggestion? Ask your physician who they would go to, not just who's on their list. Who do they trust? Second, go online and search Doctor of Audiology and then type in your area. You don't want an evaluation performed by a technician or hearing aid salesperson. Your hearing is a serious concern, so you should treat it as such. For more information, go to advancedaudiology.com or call 303-649-2122. Because at Advanced Audiology, we take your hearing seriously.
You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show, the most positive business talk show in America. Best-selling authors of Lists That Saved My Business and founders of the Extreme Customer Service Directory, Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer, are inspiring you to get your business right. They know that customer experience isn't just another thing, it's the only thing. Let's join Angel and Eric for today's program.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show with Angel and Eric. Very nice to have you along with us. We are helping you get your business right, and we're also having a ton of fun here in the studio today. If you were listening just a few moments ago before the top of the hour news, you may remember that we were talking about...
Do you remember what we were talking about?
Yeah,
do you even remember what we were talking about?
I'm trying to frame it because you said, if I can directly quote you, Angel, you said, I'm going to go into the women's bathroom and take one for the team. And so
Which means, because I was going to take my camera.
Most people, when they go to the bathroom,
I'm going to take my camera into the bathroom and record.
When we use the phrase taking something.
Record.
In the bathroom.
My paper towel dispenser, the automated paper towel dispenser in the ladies' bathroom.
Why would you do anything like that?
Because I hear every time I wash my hands and I use the paper towel dispenser. Yeah. And I heard it from the very beginning, but I couldn't place it because I thought it was multiple notes. Turns out it's one note. One note.
One note.
Turns out it was one note.
I can name that tune in one note.
I could not originally name the tune in one note.
Ding.
I couldn't.
That's the tune.
But eventually, after repeated, we've been in this building and using it for now 7 months, right? Yeah. 9 months, whatever it is.
A long time.
And after,
9 months.
repeatedly hearing this, and I knew it was a song, and my brain has been working on it.
Yeah.
And eventually I heard the song, but I couldn't, I only knew a sentence in it. And so I like, who is singing it and what is that and where did that come from?
Turns out it
is Billy Joel's For the Longest Time. And so now when I go in, I hear it, and now I will start singing it because now I know the song and I'm singing the words.
Every day before she gets into the elevator and we go down to our parking lot, you come out of the restroom singing Billy Joel For the Longest Time.
And because I hear this, it's the very beginning of the song, the whoa, 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 the paper towel sings whoa, whoa, whoa to me.
All right, so here's what we're going to do. You went into the restroom with a loaded video camera.
I did.
And you got you caught a sample of this song. Not the song. The one damn note.
Yeah, Eric says it's one note, Angel. I thought it was like 3.
All right, so, and now, Bill, you have Billy Joel's song available, and you know the cue, yeah? Okay, all right. So let's listen. Bring your volume up and hold it up to the microphone, Angel.
Okay.
And introduce us to your video.
I'm going to introduce you to my video.
Hear it? Play it.
No, hold on.
Oh, I'm sorry.
See, this is the whole thing. I want you to go
you wanted me the whole thing.
The very beginning.
You want the whole thing?
Uh-huh.
Well, sorry.
That's okay.
I had it all queued up for something different.
Right.
All right, you keep talking.
Okay. So does anybody else think it's a little weird, maybe a little neurotic, psychotic, or anything else where somebody takes a video camera into... I
never have taken my video camera into the bathroom ever before. Mm-hmm. I'm ready for you.
She was going to go into the bathroom and take one.
And take a video for you guys, for the team, because you guys all need to hear my paper towel dispenser. So... Bill, you have to actually play the note first because they have to hear it.
Okay,
before.
Maestro, what are we listening for?
Yeah, we're listening for this.
That.
Okay, that.
Stop.
Okay.
That right
Did
there.
you hear that?
Whoa.
Okay. No, you don't do it. Don't you do it. Just Billy Joel do it. Just Billy Joel do it.
What's Billy got that I don't have?
Hi, this is Angel Tussey from the Experience Pros Radio Show. And yes, I'm in my bathroom because I swear to you, my paper towel machine sings the song Billy Joel's For the Longest Time.
She knows she's psycho.
It sounds like this to you. Did you hear it?
It's one note.
Yeah.
You're right.
Do you hear it?
Yeah.
Well, when I first brought it in, Eric's like, no, Angel, you truly are crazy.
It's one note, and she is crazy.
You have really lost your mind, Angel. I'm like, you don't hear that? But if you hear it, and then you hear it again, and now it is, right? Am I? Well, maybe kind of, sort of.
A little crazy is
a little bit of a stretch. I get that.
Hey, gang. Finish Line is reporting its quarterly results ahead of the open today, and the stock market opens in just about 19 minutes. Marriott, you're adorable.
I swear, and I do. I come out of the bathroom
humming a song every time.
Right? That is, you know what though? Do you just think about people who get to choose happiness?
Yeah.
Like there is nothing happier than thinking that your paper towel dispenser
sings to you.
Yeah.
I'm going to get the my video camera in the bathroom on our floor.
We did not ask you for that.
And get a different kind of dispenser noise.
Oh, Susan said that is uncanny.
It is uncanny, isn't it, Susan?
Right, and it only took me 9 months to figure it out.
What song does this remind you of? Just asking.
You don't have to always be gross.
I'm not gross.
You don't always have to be gross.
I'm not gross.
Sometimes you could just not be gross.
How could I not be gross?
You could choose and keep that tongue in your mouth.
See, now, listeners, they're coming out of the woodwork. For Pete's sake, listener Courtney, she's so right.
Thank you, Courtney.
Yeah.
It's the Friday show.
Yeah, it really is the Friday show. Listener Nick says, Angel, do what you need to do. Don't describe it when we come back. Boy, that set off the smoke alarm. Have a great... Sup, Wings? All right.
Sup, Nick?
Oh, what the heck. You know, the stocks are going to be just fine today. Let's get on with the cool news. It's time.
Right?
Where's the paper towel?
That's been.
I'm looking for paper towel now. Every time I hear Billy Joel, where's the next piece?
It's gonna make you want to wash your hands.
How many pieces of paper do you need to wash your hands, to dry your hands?
At least one, depending on the size. If it's a little one, I need 2.
I always go for 4.
4? You need 4 paper towels to dry your hands?
Look at the size of my hands.
Bill, how many paper towels do you use to... One, right? One is usually sufficient.
Do you know what they say about a man with big hands?
But every now and then, he takes 4 paper towels.
He wears big gloves.
No, he takes 4 paper towels is now what we're saying. Sometimes they just give you like a little sample of a paper towel.
Yeah.
Right? And now then you would need 2.
Cheapskate building managers.
So... When we were in Mexico, we went to a couple places, and I didn't know this, and maybe it was just the places we went.
You didn't bring your own?
Yeah, if you use the public restroom, you have to bring your own, or they give you, depending on you right?
Yeah. You look like a 3 square girl.
Super stressful to be given before you go into a stall. This is
what
how
am I
much
supposed to do with these 3 squares?
Or how much toilet paper you will use. And I don't think I have ever been so nervous going potty. I'm sure this is enough, but gosh, what if it wasn't?
It better be Bounty, the quicker picker-upper. Let's move on. I can't move on. Here comes more people chiming in.
This is the news that they really wanted to hear.
Apparently,
was about the paper towel dispenser. Yeah. So now I am going to encourage you to go in your paper towel dispenser and see if you can hear a song. And what song is your paper towel?
Courtney, you owe me a Coke. Susan says my song should be the Eagles song, One Bridge Road. No, my song should be Life in the Fast Lane. What?
You make that noise one more time. I'm going to pour this drink on you.
Oh, careful now. That's hot.
Right? It's actually not as hot as you think, but I'm going to go get some.
If you pour that drink on me, that's hot. No. All right, let's... This needs to go to the CBAs for... thank you. It's time for You Choose the News, the game show at the top of the audience. Oh, crap.
The top of the hour.
Thank you.
Where you choose the news, and Angel choose the choice, where the choice is binding and the news is worthless.
Yes.
Something like that.
What she said. along with a little Billy Joel.
Yeah, give me some headlines.
Yeah, who knows?
Do you have any?
Maybe.
You can be listening to it all day.
For the longest time. All right, why should you, why you should never keep a mug on your desk?
Ooh, we have 2 mugs right here.
Yeah, and if you count me, that's 4. Horrified woman recognizes her new boss.
You know what? We're not going to have time for all of these.
Those will be the 2.
All right,
Choose.
So why we should never keep a mug on our desk.
Don't keep a mug on your desk, and here's why. You rely on hot drinks to get us through the working day, but the habit may be tweaked if you don't want to get sick. Must be tweaked. In no particular order, here are the things that are happening.
From keeping a mug on my desk is going to make me sick?
Yeah, mugs and...
Oh, because I don't wash it? It's the same mug I use all week long, and I just refill it?
Mugs and cups in offices all over the country are, according to Professor of Environmental Microbiology at the University of Arizona.
Yeah, we're not friends with those people.
Breeding ground. No, why would we be? Breeding ground for all sorts of nasties, really nasty nasties.
So are our cell phones if we hold those.
20% of all your mugs carry fecal bacteria.
And our laptops,
Why?
Right?
Because we're recording in the bathroom.
It didn't go near the stall.
Are you serious? We got... Bill.
Yeah, it's Bill.
It's your fault. Hey, you know what? We'll be back with more positive business talk right after these messages. Thanks for tuning in and playing with us, listeners. We love you.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
Attention men and women over the age of 50. If you have more than $200,000 saved for your retirement and are considering buying an annuity, I have some breaking news for you. Don't buy an annuity until you find out how to unlock a $1 million annuity protection at absolutely no cost to you. A free book to help you maximize your retirement income and minimize the risks associated with annuities from top annuity insiders has just been made public. This book exposes little-known secrets on how you can automatically trigger an exclusive, patent-pending $1 million annuity protection while growing your money potentially double digits. Listen carefully right now because we're about to offer you this free book that reveals little-known truths about how to get the highest guaranteed annuity rates with up to $1 million additional protection at no cost to you. Call 1-800-885-9922 to get your copy rushed to you today. Want the highest guaranteed income for your retirement? Want an additional $1 million annuity protection at no cost to you? Call 1-800-885-9922. That's 1-800-885-9922.
Our annuity professionals have the appropriate licenses for the products they offer.
How about kicking off September with some fresh, clean carpets? Stop putting off getting your carpets cleaned. You know you want to, and you think it's outrageously expensive? Well, it's not, and it's totally worth the money. Call Zero Res Carpet Cleaning Company to clean your carpets with their patented empowered water technology cleaning process. Your carpets are going to look brand new again, especially if you have kids and pets. You probably have spots and stains everywhere. Empowered water technology is eco-friendly. It's safe for your kids and pets, and they don't clean with harsh soaps, detergents, or toxic chemicals. If your carpet is cleaned with those things, you're only attracting dirt to your carpets. Call now and get the September special. 3 carpeted areas, pre-treated, cleaned, and sanitized with that empowered water for just $124. See, it's affordable. Call them today. 303-471-5150. 303-471-5150. Or go online and book your job at ZeroResDenver.com. Mention you heard the $124 deal on KNUS. Zero Res, the right way to clean.
Can you hear your garage door shake, rattle, and roll throughout your home every single time it goes up or goes down? Hi, this is Dave Logan. I talked to Don at Don's Garage Door about this problem, and they have new garage door systems that are really quiet. Now, I've used Don's Garage Doors in my house, found them to be knowledgeable and fairly priced. They're great. You should call them at 303-794-0604, 303-794-0604, or check out donsgaragedoors.com. Hi, this is Dave Logan for Don's Garage Doors. You know, putting in a new garage door not only increases the curb appeal of your home, but it also makes it easier to sell. I was talking to Don the other day, and he told me it's the best investment, dollar for dollar, that you can make in your home. All I know is that I've had Don's Garage Door out to my home, and I trust him. Great work at a great price. Call Don's Garage Door today at 303-794-0604, or you can check him out at donsgaragedoors.com.
You buy a vacuum, you expect it to work. You purchase a lamp, you want it to turn on and off. And when they don't, turn to Anderson's Vacuum. Since 1947, Anderson's Vacuum has been repairing all major brands of vacuums, air purifiers, lamps, even sewing machines. And they provide warranty repair for many major brands. When you know how things work, you know how to fix them. You can rely on 6 decades of experience at Anderson's Vacuum in Inglewood. Details online at andersonsvacuum.com.
Hey everybody, it's Eric and Angel inviting you to check out ExperienceProsDeals.com, the online marketplace where everything, yes, everything is listed for half price.
Our Pro Pick of the Week lets you get a new website, new logo, marketing consultation, and a full year of web hosting complete with setup fees. Everything at half off.
It's Fireball Creative's marketing kit half off. Sign up at ExperienceProsDeals.com and get the updates of the hottest deals.
ExperienceProsDeals.com. That's ExperienceProsDeals.com.
This is the Experience Pros Radio Show. Got an opinion or want to ask us a question? Email radio@experiencepros.com or message us on the Experience Pros Facebook page, and we'll interact with you live on the show.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show, most positive business talk show in America. And frankly, this has been the most fun show of the week so far.
I was just going to say, he's going to say ever.
Yeah, the week is almost over. But gosh, we're having a good time.
Well, you know, Eric.
Tell me.
Who got a little sleep last night?
I did.
You did.
I did. Okay, so
I want you to remember this. I want you to make the connection, connect the dots.
I want you to make the connection. So here's the truth. For the last, we get up at 3 o'clock, 3:30 every morning, and for the longest time.
No.
For the last week. Let's see if I can get Bill's help here.
What do we need?
The door. So there's somebody at the door here. Oh. For the last week, I have every night been up, not just late, but way too late. when you see the 10 o'clock, 11 o'clock hours, and you have to be up at 3 o'clock, and you're 50 years old or close.
Right. We're pushing. I think we do. We get to a place where we just think, you know what, it's going to be fine.
Yeah.
Right. We're fine. I'm going to, there's things I want to do. It's going to be fine.
I remember doing this when I was in college, staying up late.
Right. You only get in a few hours of sleep. It's going to be fine.
No big deal, right? But it adds up, and it adds up, and it adds up. Now, the good news is I have successfully negotiated the week without any blow-ups, without any anger, without any frustrations or any of that stuff. That's good. But it caught up with me last night. I was reading a book and having a cocktail, and all of a sudden, from my toes, my arms felt like they were 100 pounds heavy.
Body
and
says,
my eyes.
We are going to sleep now, whether you like it or not.
My systems were shutting down. And I literally, 6 o'clock. 6 o'clock.
6 p.m.
I mean, that's right after I went to Denny's for dinner. At 4.
For the early bird special.
Right. But I listened to my body, and reluctantly I climbed into bed, and I woke up once during the night, but I was out like a light, and I got, I don't know what, 6 + 3, 9 hours of sleep.
Good for you.
Yeah.
Good for you. And you feel good.
I missed football. I missed.
You're energized.
Oh my gosh.
Right?
We've had the best time this morning.
Well, it's because of the paper towel dispenser, really.
Yeah.
I know. I finally got to share my
dispenser that says.
And talking about bar soap, right? I couldn't believe we actually got through. When we were all done with that segment, I thought we just talked about bar soap and we've had a
record
fun time.
A record number of listeners engage with us. Thank you so very much.
It's almost like Fan Braggin' Friday, right? Where the phone calls used to come and ring off the hook, which was always super fun for us. And so, it is always fun. We love hearing from our listeners. Well, we know that happy listeners are engaged listeners, and they're sharing it and they're interacting. Yeah. And so how do you motivate your listeners? You talk about paper towels. How do you motivate your employees? I think install a musical paper towel dispenser is one of them.
That certainly could be. And by the way, it doesn't have to be any kind of musical paper towel dispenser. You're not going to find those on the shelves. It just plays one note.
And if we listen to it long enough, we'll figure out what note that is and what song that is. But if you think my paper towel dispenser is playing a different song, I would love to hear that as well. Right. But here's how you can motivate your employees. Be an example.
Yes.
You can't expect your employees to work hard or behave the way you want them to if you aren't leading by example first.
Yep. I am a big advocate for leading by example.
I met a gal, I ran into a gal I've known. I saw her yesterday, and she says, I'm getting ready to write. I'm getting ready to publish my next book. Okay. Very exciting.
Yeah.
I said, are you going to have a launch event for it? And she says, kind of.
What? You're not excited about your book?
I said, here's the thing.
Yeah.
I said, people will rarely be more excited about something, your thing, than you are.
So if you go,
they're not going to be excited. So you've got to raise the bar and get it way up there in order to raise that enthusiasm in other people. This is a huge milestone. If you don't recognize it as one, neither will your buyers. Neither will the fan clubs. You want them to be all super excited. Support that. Share that. Buy your book. Get the word out there. But if you aren't, why would they? Yeah. Same thing in leadership, right? You want to motivate. You need to be motivated, right? You need to be setting the example, leading by example. Your employees will get on board and work to achieve the goals, because a good mood, any mood, is infectious. Because you've heard the phrase, if mama ain't happy, ain't nobody happy. If the boss ain't happy, ain't nobody happy, right? Good mood as well as bad moods are infectious. Empower them, right? Give your employees more of a say in how they do their job, right? You're looking for the end result.
That's right. Don't micromanage the way it's done.
I remember having the most micromanaging supervisor. We were putting together these binders, just entering, filling in with the... what do you call the tabs and the inserts?
Right.
Well, I'm left-handed, so I tend to work from the back, Right?
So you go page.
Go left to right. And so it just was a natural flow to me to start from the
right side of the table.
Right side of the table and move towards the left. And she's like, no. We start over here
page
and
one
we
first.
right. I'm like, well, I get that, but the end result is what we're after. No. She's
page one first.
You over here. How I stuffed envelopes. I mean, it was a menial task job. I admit
she
that.
Was
but
a micromanaging leader.
But empower them. Ask for their input. I get suggestions on how they can improve their performance, because most employees have some ideas of how they can be more efficient, where they see redundancies, where they see gaps.
Yep.
But they might not feel that it's a safe space to share with you.
Right.
So make it a safe space to get that input. Offer opportunities for advancement. Right? When we know that we're working towards something, then we are more motivated. There's a goal, there's a success, there's a prize.
That's right.
At the end of all of this hard work. Nobody wants to work for a dead-end job.
Amen.
And then provide incentives. Incentives. They're always motivation boosters. Right? For Eric, they're tacos. Right? You tell him there's a taco at the end of that.
I can eat the taco and I'm in.
He is all in. Here's the thing. They don't have to be expensive. I mean, you've watched people bring in mini muffins and donuts and the whole, bring in lunch one day for the office. Yeah. Everybody erupts. Let them go home early the day before like a 3-day weekend.
Right.
10 o'clock, come in and say, you know what? Go ahead. We're going to close the office for the long weekend. Yeah. They don't have to be expensive. Paid days off, gift cards, ticket to movies, bring in lunch for the office. Cash rewards, always a good incentive well.
Yeah.
Motivation plays a key role in keeping your best employees too. If you don't consistently motivate your employees, you're sure to experience a higher amount of turnover, and that is expensive. You've invested in them. Right? You've trained them. They know your way. So not only do you lose what you've already taught them to do, but then there's that gap of bringing somebody else on board to where they're at.
Yeah. Good stuff.
Right? Motivate and retain your employees. There's actually a copy of a book recommended here called Practical Tools to Manage Costly Employee Turnover.
All right, go get it.
Right? And get those fun paper towel dispensers.
And it's got to play the Experience Pros theme song.
Yes, I think maybe I'm going to listen for that.
We'll be back with more positive business talk right after this. You're going to want to meet our next guest. Penny Brenden is the connecting expert. She's going to join us. She's got big news. Back after this.
The Experience Pros, revolutionizing the way people treat people in business.
Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no further than experiencepros.com. Wondering what we can do for you? Ask any of our members, or better yet, call our office today and speak with one of our visibility experts. 720-344-2446. That's 720-344-2446. Hey everyone, it's Eric. We're currently in a news break, but you can check out all the resources Experience Pros has to offer by visiting experiencepros.com. There you'll find the Extreme Customer Service Directory, information about our membership community, leads groups, networking events, and so much more. Are you looking to increase visibility for your small business? Look no
further. Brings you Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 a.m. Hear from key leaders in Colorado's business community, advocating for proactive business policies that strengthen the economy and help business grow and thrive in Colorado, as well as helping to make Colorado the best place to live now and for generations to come. Connect and Collaborate weekdays from 4 to 5 p.m. right here on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 and moneytalk1690.com.
The holiday season is just around the corner, and now is the time to start thinking about gifts for your clients and family. On Saturday, October 8th, join Ostrich Baskets at their showroom for wine, snacks, and their annual Build-A-Basket event. When you arrive, you'll be greeted with a glass of wine. You'll pick out your basket and take a walk through their impressive showroom. Just like Santa's workshop, you'll fill your basket with wonderful treats, customizable items, and other gifts that are guaranteed to wow your next potential client, say thank you to your existing client, or say I love you to the closest people in your lives. This event is totally free, except for the cost of your baskets. So come enjoy some wine, snacks, and come build your own ostrich basket on Saturday, October 8th. Discounts and bulk ordering will also be available. To reserve your spot or for more information, visit www.ostrichbaskets.com. Again, that's www.ostrichbaskets.com. Spaces are limited, so make sure you sign up today.
Market Wrap with Mo Ansari is your daily source for financial news and analysis. With over 30 years of trading experience, Mo shares his thoughts on the markets, answers your financial questions, and features guest experts from around the world covering a variety of investment topics. Visit marketwrapwithmo.com for more info about the show and listen to Market Wrap with Mo Ansari.
Weeknights at 6 on Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
As a father of 4 children, I realized it was time for me to make a change in my struggles with alcoholism. It wasn't the first time that I had come to this realization, but I was at the end of my rope. I heard an advertisement on the radio for this treatment program called Go Sober and thought it sounded too good to be true. I was honestly pretty reluctant to go through with the treatments because I had tried several other methods of quitting in the past that were unsuccessful. The people affiliated with Go Sober are very generous and compassionate. They put in countless hours and selflessly work very hard to ensure your success in the program. They were very accommodating to my schedule and my time. The end result of this 8-week program is that I am no longer a slave to alcohol. The chains have been broken, and I haven't felt this free for as long as I can remember. The simple things in life that used to make me happy actually bring me joy again. I am so grateful for the Go Sober program and the people that help run it.
Reset your life. Call Go Sober 303-827-4837 or visit gosober.org.
Hi, this is Krista Kafer for Golden Spike Roofing. I went over to Golden Spike Roofing's beautiful showroom, and their team of experts showed me how they provide a better quality roof for your money than anyone else in Denver. If your roof is impacted by hail or other severe weather, moisture may begin to silently damage your home. That's why it's so important to have your roof periodically checked by an expert. The experts at Golden Spike will come and inspect your roof anytime for free. And when you're ready to repair or put on a new roof, President Spike McCarthy will personally visit your new roofing job to make sure it meets his ultra-high standards. Don't take a chance with a potentially damaged roof or an inexperienced roofer. Schedule a free roof inspection from Golden Spike Roofing today, and their promise to you is roofing done right to the last nail. You know how the song goes.
Call Golden Spike Roofing when your roof needs a fix. 303-942-1386. Golden Spike Roofing.
The Experienced Pros Radio Show, home of the original Fan Braggin Fridays. Take just 20 seconds to become a business revolutionary by sharing a Fan Braggin story of great customer service by using the hashtag FanBrag or calling the Fan Braggin hotline at 855-FAN-BRAG, FANBRAG. Now back to Angel and Eric, the Experienced Pros.
Welcome back to the Experienced Pros Radio Show. This has been the most fun day ever, and it's going to get better.
Right? It is Friday. We're so thrilled that you are hanging out with us on your way into work. We made it to Friday.
Yep.
Hallelujah. Happy day to all of us. And only one thing could make this day more fun. It's bringing in our dear friend, Penny Brenden from The Connecting Expert. She is the woohoo girl. If you've ever had that woohoo friend, that is Penny. She guides entrepreneurs to build their dream to become 6-figure business owners. Here's the sad fact that most entrepreneurs never reach the 6-figure mark in revenue. Her passion and expertise connects business owners to their audience and to each other to create meaningful, profitable, and super kickin' fun relationships. Penny Brenden, welcome.
Woohoo! Thank you. See, that is the woohoo.
That is your trademark woohoo.
Absolutely.
And if you just take it down just a notch and hit a different note, it sounds like Billy Joel for the longest time.
I'm not so sure about
Just
that.
go into the restroom and do a
Penny,
give a big woohoo.
I did go.
You did. So what did you hear? Did you hear it?
I heard it.
You heard it.
I even brought, I brought my little
paper towel.
My little paper towel right there.
Right. Yeah. Eric thinks I'm a little psychotic, but it is super fun, and everybody is hearing it now. We're going to talk about the Connecting Experts. You do help business owners become six-figure, to get to that six-figure level, which is really sad that so many don't. In fact, what's the percentage of businesses that actually ever reach that level?
It's really
Penny?
only 6%.
6%.
6% of business owners ever see $100,000 in revenue.
Yep.
Wow.
It's a true story. And there's millions of us here in the United States.
Yeah.
Right?
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay, so Penny, what is, for the Connecting Experts, for you as a business owner? I mean, you're helping business owners, but with their challenges and their challenges, right? Financial issues. For the Connecting Experts, you as a business owner, what's your biggest challenge that you've ever faced?
My biggest challenge, I think, is watching so many solopreneurs and entrepreneurs not getting the help that they need because they're stuck, and you can see it and you hear it every single day.
So Penny, do you think are they aware that they need this help, or are they just unaware completely of oblivious is the word I'm thinking of the fact that help is available?
Well, I think it's probably twofold. I think that some of the business owners I think that they know that they need help. They just don't know what kind of help that they need. So they're thinking to themselves, well, I need to do this, or I need to do that, and you know what, it'll be better. And they're just in this cycle where it's just this circle cycle.
Right. And they can't get out.
And
It's
they
kind of
can't
like
get out of it.
when you even get yourself in a financial pickle, right? And now the late payments and the slow fees and all this, and it just kind of gets yourself into a cycle, and you can't break out. And this is where you need a professional. You need a business coach or somebody to come in and just kind of take you out of that cycle, right?
Yep.
Aggressively, probably. Kicking and
Absolutely.
screaming. You will be a success.
Well, and so many times they can't get out of their own way. They think that, you know what, I know that this is where I need to go and this is how I need to do it. And really and truly, if they just stepped out of it and looked into it and saw it from a different perspective, then maybe, yeah.
Right. And so attracting new clients, I think, is a real struggle for business owners. In the very beginning, they approach their friends and family, right? The people that are closest to them. And I think then, one of two things happen. Either they get the pity sale, right? Okay, yeah, we'll help you and we'll buy a couple things or we'll do that. Or they just don't get it, or they want a discount. I mean, there's a lot of challenges, and eventually they have to break out of that cycle and attract new clients that are actually real clients out in the marketplace. And you have a workshop that actually helps people do that. Tell us about that.
I do. It's called Client Attraction. And it is
clever name, right?
We're good.
I know. Who knew?
Magicians only count to three because 1, 2, 3. There's something magical happens. Client attraction. I like it. We're creative, folks.
It is an all-day workshop next Thursday, actually, and we go over the ABCs.
The
Attract,
ABCs?
bond, and close for client attraction.
Oh, listen to what you just did.
Oh, I like it.
Yeah.
Attract, bond, and close for client attraction.
Let me make a note here. That's next Thursday. That is the 29th of September. Is that correct?
That is correct.
Okay, just want to make sure that I
is
get
correct.
that date correct.
Yep.
How do people sign up for all of that?
They can actually go to my website, theconnectingexperts.com.
There's more than one of you.
You're going to spurt.
The Connecting Experts.
Not that kind of spurts, folks. Theconnectingexperts.com.
That is it. That is it.
All right, on all-day events. So if you're struggling, and we all are, right? Do you have all the clients you'd ever want, all the clients you ever need, like rushing in through your door? Are you attracting them?
Then this is not for you.
Are you closing them? But if you are in the 94%, most likely, of companies that are struggled to attract more clients, and this is the all-day workshop for you here in the Denver market. Go online to theconnectingexperts.com. Penny, I'll play a game with you.
Oh, a game.
Right?
I love games.
I love games, too.
I have this little jar of random questions that I'm going to have you pick from. So I'm going to open this up.
Carefully.
Right,
All right.
right. And I'm going to shake it up.
We're shaking?
Shake it up, right?
That sounds like Billy Joel.
No, that's the wrong song. Okay. All right. This is you trusting us.
Yes.
And being very.
Oh my gosh.
Right. So usually our guests, provide some questions that they know, and we're not going to throw them under the bus or anything. And
All
so,
right. Do I get to read it?
Yes, you get to read. You get to read your question out loud.
Wow. Yeah. Wait a minute. I might want to pick
another one.
If you could choose your own life obstacles, would you keep the ones you have?
Ooh,
Wow.
that's a thinker.
That is deep.
Right?
All right, Penny.
That is kind of deep.
So let's keep in mind that the clock is ticking.
I think. Do do do. I think that I would not be the person that I am today if I did not go through all of the obstacles that I went through.
What a great answer.
Right?
I like that.
That is, right? And I think sometimes we need to recognize, if we're going to take and give credit for all the good things that have happened to us, we have to recognize that the bad things that have happened are part of who we are.
Absolutely.
As well. Well, I love that. Thanks for playing my
sure.
I totally randomly picked at her. She's like, wow, right, a little bit.
All right, so Penny, I got a question for you. You are leading people to understand how they can attract more clientele. You're helping people get from where they're at, which is typically $30,000 to $50,000 is the average small business owner's revenue per year, up over the six-figure mark, and you do it in short order. How do you get the word out? Are you using social media? Do you see a return on your social media use?
I am using social media. I do Facebook and a little bit of LinkedIn, and trying to get out there in the other social media markets as well. And I do, yes, I do. I see, I know lots of people, so I'm really well connected.
So people are engaging? I love it.
Well, and I think an element for you, Penny, of why it's probably successful, like you said, lots of people. I do. And these aren't just, so I've met you, and so maybe we are kind of connected. You have a gift of creating long-term relationships with people. What's your secret?
Well, I think part of it is that I've lived here for a long time.
Sure.
But that's only part of it.
That's only part of it, because people tend to keep in that one small circle, right? They only know the 6 people that they've known. You've got a huge platform.
Well, I think that it's because I love to connect people to people. That's my tagline. And my business name is The Connecting Expert. So I'm really, really super good at connecting people. So I'll meet somebody, and then I'll think, okay, who can I introduce them to? And I introduce them to who I think would be a good fit for them for whatever it is. And then, we kind of move forward from there. So I think that's
you're always thinking about how can I help you meet more people?
Yes.
And that in turn, adds value to everybody. We want to feel like somebody's listening to us, adding value to our world, and you really do walk the walks. It's not just a clever name.
Absolutely. Okay, we want to make sure that everybody remembers. Get your tickets now. In fact, go to theconnectingexperts.com and click on the client attraction page. You're gonna be able to get your ticket for the upcoming event. That's Thursday, September 29th at Valley Country Club. That's Valley Country Club. It's an all-day event, client attraction. You want more customers. You know that you need more customers. Do a little investment in you and your own business, and go to The Connecting Experts and get connected to the clients you're looking for.
Absolutely. Penny, a final word of wisdom to entrepreneurs today.
You know what? Just go out there and connect with somebody that you don't know.
Connect with somebody you don't know. Thanks for coming in today, Penny Brenden.
Thank you so much, Eric and Angel.
Absolutely. And go check out the bathroom. There's Billy Joel. In one note, it's Toot.
No.
Something like that.
It's not like that.
We'll be back with more positive business talk right after these messages. You're listening to Angel and Billy on the Experience Pros Radio
You're
Network.
listening to the Experience Pros Radio Show, America's home for positive business talk.
Denver's Money Talk, 1690 AM.
You've heard of the show Shark Tank, but you need to be aware of the real sharks out there. To grow your business, you need money yesterday, but the banks aren't helping. Hard money lending is the answer, but look out. There are sharks in the water. Attorney and CPA Steve Replin will help you navigate the waters, avoid the sharks, and best of all, get you the money. Avoid the chum. Check out hardmoneycoaching.com. 303-322-7919. That's 303-322-7919. If you have a rental property, you need to listen to this message. Recent changes in the fair housing rules may greatly impact your property and how you rent. It used to be that a landlord could say no felonies on the application, but the rules have changed. To get more information on these recent changes, contact Legacy Properties PM. You've invested time, energy, and money into your property, and without professional management, you may be stuck with stress and aggravation trying to rent. With Legacy Properties PM, you can feel more at ease knowing your property's managed well, and you're getting the best return on investment. Legacy Properties PM will handle your tenants by following the most up-to-date fair housing rules, showing the property, having the correct lease agreement signed, handling the hassles of repairs and repairmen, and dealing with late rent, fees, or evictions. Call Legacy Properties PM at 720-989-1996 or visit online at legacyproperties-pm.com. That's legacyproperties-pm.com. The experts in landlord stress removal.
If you're like most Americans, you might be finding that money is a little tight right now. Do you know that it doesn't have to be this way? If you are 62 years or older and you own your own home, you might be sitting on a permanent income stream. There are many myths out there about reverse mortgages, but the truth is that a reverse mortgage is a safe and powerful way to fund your retirement. You can continue to own your home and live in it just as long as you want to, but the income stream will last just as long. Get the facts. Talk to an expert today. Call Dan Gordon at Acclaim Mortgage. Dan has been in the mortgage business for over 30 years, and he's a member in good standing with the Better Business Bureau. Find out how a reverse mortgage can provide you with the financial comfort and security you desire. Call Dan Gordon today at 303-753-9400. Again, that's 303-753-9400. Or for more information, visit acclaimmortgage.com. Once again, call 303-753-9400 or visit acclaimmortgage.com.
My name is Mick. I was a drinker all my life. When I retired, my drinking became a daily habit. It even affected my health. My brother was having severe health issues because of alcohol, and it really scared me into action. When I heard Go Sober on the radio and their program of outpatient treatment, I knew it was tailor-made for me because I'm the sole caregiver for my wife. My experience at Go Sober changed my life immediately. The trainers and counselors were really great people. There was always someone to reach out to for support or guidance. The best part is the medical infusions eliminated the alcohol cravings. Now with my life restarted, I'm not just happier, I have a sense of joy because my spirit is eager to express my happiness. Call Go Sober. They could be the restart for your life too.
Reset your life. Call Go Sober 303-827-4837 or visit gosober.org.
You keep wondering about refinancing options. You know rates are low, but don't know how to go about getting the best rate and best type of loan for your situation. What do you even need to get started? Wonder no more. Go to CherylAnswers.com. Cheryl of ALMC Mortgage has put together a checklist of what you need to know and frequently asked questions when it comes to your mortgage. Get answers. Go to CherylAnswers.com. CherylAnswers.com.
LMB number 100020432. NMLS number 266695. You can check the licensing status of your mortgage loan originator at dora.state.co.us.
Where do you keep the things that are most important to you? At home, right? But just how secure is your home? Do you own a security system? And if so, is it currently being monitored? Have you signed up for monitoring service only to find out there were rate hikes and other hidden fees buried in the fine print? It's time for something different, something better. ProSec is changing the way Coloradans look at security. ProSec will send a professional to your home, evaluate your needs, and give you an honest assessment. No hidden agendas, fees, or complicated contract terms. And with ProSec, your monthly rate is guaranteed for the entire term of your agreement. Stop paying those increasing rates and let ProSec take the mystery out of home security. Call 303-835-8100, 303-835-8100, or visit ProSecAlarm.com. That's PROSEC Alarm.com. Get a free home security camera system or up to 4 months of free monitoring with new account activation.
Revolutionizing the way people treat people in business. The Experience Pros. America's home for positive business talk.
Welcome back to the Experience Pros Radio Show. Friends, we got to talk. You need customers. You make presentations. You go out and try to close the deal, and you come back, and many times they're like, yeah, you know what, I'll call you back on, whatever. And they don't, and you know it. So listen up. The All Senses presentation box from Ostrich Baskets.
Yes.
Game changer.
No kidding.
Listen to this. It's a 2-inch high by 12-inch wide by 12-inch wide.
You
box.
always describe the box, like the height and the shape. But let me tell you, this is a gift box.
It's a gift box.
So that's what you need here.
But it's a big gift box.
It is a large gift box that has your presentation
Right.
inside of it, along with
aroma, delightful treats, sound. Yeah, there's a sound chip in there. When you open up the presentation folder, it either has music. It could be Billy Joel's for the longest time.
Right, those singing birthday cards that you've ever gotten a singing birthday card.
What if it was your voice telling your prospect how much you value them?
Right, a little personalized note, your voice to them, maybe a theme song, something, a little message you want to get to them.
Whatever you can imagine, they can put into the All Senses presentation box. And when you present that as your option to do business with me, my goodness, you're going to get the deal.
They are going to melt.
Yeah.
When you bring in a gift that is personalized with their name on the ribbon, imprinted with their name on the ribbon, your logo in there, their logo, their branding, things that they would like or that represent either them or your business, along with your offer, your presentation, it just got elevated.
Angel and I use the All Senses presentation box. We have seen phenomenal results for it. I'm telling you, even as the holidays are sneaking up on us, you need to get in touch with Ostrich Baskets today. 720-552-3932. 720-552-3932. Or visit them on ostrichbaskets.com and tell them you need to know more about the All Senses presentation box. If you buy more than 10, the price drops to such a reasonable rate. You are foolish if you don't. You're leaving money on the table. I promise you, you'll thank us. And you know what? You don't even have to take my word for it. They're guaranteeing your results.
They are guaranteeing it. It is guaranteed. You have nothing to lose, and you've got that next sale to gain. You know that person. You're like, I just need that one thing that's going to put me over the edge, separate me from the competition, and have them decide, they're not going to do business with anybody else.
Right.
That's the deal breaker with All Senses presentation box.
And once you start using these All Senses presentation boxes, you will realize that all the other salespeople that you've ever seen in the history of they're all suffering from PMS.
From PMS?
Yeah, proposal and marketing shame.
Oh, yes. We do not want to have proposal and marketing shame.
No.
We actually saw proposal marketing shame one day after there was one person at the table who brought the All Senses presentation box.
Yes.
The other person at the table had a little folder with their proposal stapled together, and this was their presentation.
And the All Senses presentation box went first.
Right. And it was like, ooh, wow. And look at this. And it's got my name on it. And there's candy, chocolates, and this, and wow, and ooh, and ah. And then here's the other one.
So what's your presentation?
Well, thank you for bringing that.
Yeah.
All Senses presentation box. Check them out at ostrichbaskets.com. All right, so I kind of threw a little curveball to Miss Penny Love when she was in here a couple of minutes ago.
You did?
Because I have this little jar of random questions.
Oh, you got a look in your eye.
All right, I do.
Oh, no.
I do. These are great conversation starters. And did you ever have, like at your dinner table, we had this little box.
Played the damn ungame.
The ungame?
Yeah.
Right, where you get these are great, when you've got a bunch of people around, you want to get the conversation started, and you start with a random question.
All right, let's get it over with.
And so I'm going to have Eric, I'm going to mix them up.
It's funny. We have worked together for 15 years, you and I. And all you had to do was look at me.
And you knew.
I'm like,
she's going to make me answer a random question and see if we can't get a good conversation going with Eric Raymer.
All right. I think I've got one.
I know. They're all kind of like twisted together.
All right. I've got one. All right.
You have to read it out loud.
If you could sit down with your 15-year-old self, what would you tell him?
Ooh, This is an interesting one. The questions, I think, they aren't as random. I think they find the person.
They find me?
Yes.
So I have always, I'm a professional magician, and I've always been fascinated. In fact, written books about the topic of manipulating time. If we could turn back time, right? And so on. And I think if I could go back and talk to my 15-year-old self, first of all, I would say, don't do that marijuana thing. Because that's what got me in trouble, and it did.
Would you really go back and say, don't do that?
Absolutely, yeah.
Right? Okay.
I lost.
You kind of look at that as a pivotal decision.
No, so, like Penny, she says, all the things that led me up to where I am today. That decision to get involved in the drugs that I did when I was a kid, I led me to being who I am. I mean, I went away for a year and a half to a year-long program. Do the math. I'm a hard case kid. But I also, I found the Lord, I found my calling, and I ended up on the track that led me to where I am today, which is working with you, and I wouldn't change that for the world. Right. However, if I could give another piece of advice to my 15-year-old self, I would say, it's worth it. And he would know what I was talking about.
Okay.
So,
wow.
It's worth it.
Wow. There are times, Eric, and I always think, and I think there was a movie that was made about this, although I don't think it was a great movie, but, would you have ended up on this path anyways? Would other opportunities have come? Like if this was supposed to be, if this was your destiny, right, and this was the path that was meant for you, would you have ended up here?
Doesn't anyways? Destiny affect everything? I mean, don't you sit there and think about the timeline and how that works and where we fit in and all of that? It's a very deep question, and we are going to run out of time here. Right. 30 seconds. You've got 30 seconds. What would you say to your 15-year-old self?
I would say, just do it.
Just do it.
Yeah. Jump in. Don't be afraid.
Jump in. Don't be afraid.
Yeah.
You know what? Those words, it's worth it. Just do it. Jump in. Don't be afraid. Those words are as valid today as they were those many years ago.
I'm glad you didn't say that in the number.
No, I wouldn't do that to you.
It has been a super fun show. Hopefully this has kicked off and inspired you to have an incredible Friday.
And the rest of the weekend. Thanks for tuning into the Experience Pros radio show. Thanks to Bill, our producer, and Mark, our videographer. Cher, the woman who brings all the talent in, and for you, the listener, you're our reason why. You're the revolution in how people treat people in business, and we want to get together with you again next Monday. We'll see you then. Enjoy the weekend.
America's home for positive business talk. You're listening to the Experience Pros radio show. Contact them on the web at experiencepros.com. This is the Experience Pros radio show with business revolutionaries Angel Tussey and Eric Raymer. For more information, you can contact the Experience Pros by calling 720-344-2446 or contact them on the web at experiencepros.com or on Facebook and Twitter at Experience Pros. If your customers love you, we want to know you. What are you waiting for? Join the revolution.
KDMT Arvada Denver, serving Denver's financial community and the everyday investor. Money Talk, 1690 AM.